Yo,
We live.
I feel like I gotta move this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sports for you on a Tuesday. And Tyler Hero just bricked another 3.
All right.
Episode 17. We calling this Game Day. We're live on Facebook.
Wait, what?
Game Day.
Hey, hold up, man.
Game Day. GAMEDAY. Game Day. As we are sitting here at the town table, Lakers are up by 3. Let's get this started. It's already starting off to a rocky start already. Got Mark on the right.
What's going on? What's going on?
Got Nick Freeze on the left.
What up, what up, what up?
And of course, I'm John. I'm John. So shout out.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Yeah.
So thank y'all for joining us. Y'all watching on Facebook Live, watching on Spreaker.
Nah, you gotta go back to the first one.
So make sure you always following us on Facebook, Instagram, Townhouse Media, Sports for You, and all that. And subscribe to wherever you listen to your podcasts. Spreaker, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon Music, Google. You always find us on YouTube. Subscribe to the Townhouse Media channel. That's nice. Yes, sir. I like that. Of course, work on the table, the digital, the Podfather, Mr. Ben Ready, the Blueprint. And we're here at the town table. It's game day, and the Lakers are up 1 right now in the first quarter, 21-20. LeBron's back in the game. He's shooting 2 free throws.
What's up, fellas, man? How y'all doing?
I'm feeling
Man,
good,
everything
man.
good.
Your life is good, and be better if the Lakers win tonight, which I think they will.
It was a rough weekend in sports for me, so yeah.
And we're going to discuss that. Woo.
It was bad.
It was a little controversy at the town table between
No controversy.
Oh, wow!
That was 2 ugly L's. And the one for the Raider game wasn't the worst one.
Yeah, we're gonna get into that when we get into our NFL section. But let's start with the NBA as the finals are going on right now. Game 4, Lakers Heat. Lakers are up by 2 as LeBron made 1 out of 2 free throws.
Not surprised.
So Bam Adebayo is playing right now, but he's on the bench, obviously trying to keep him somewhat 100% for this game. But no, he's back in the game. There he is. Oh, that's offensive foul. What are you doing? Clearly pushed. You can tell you can tell that left arm. He don't do that normally.
Nah.
Watch. You see the replay. He came right at AD. He don't push off like that.
No, he doesn't. Yeah.
You can tell that left. That's not because you can tell because if he's 100%, he's just gonna boom, shoulder, dunk.
You know he's a playoff leader in assists?
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
because he's basically a point center, dude.
He's their best playmaker.
Yeah, seriously. He got 2 points, 2 fouls already.
Well, that might not be a bad thing if Spoelstra wants to keep him fresh for the second half.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be on a minute restriction anyway.
I'll take him out the game right now.
I guarantee
What's
you.
wrong with him? What's
2
wrong with
games,
KCP?
2 games ago, he was dealing with cramps.
Who?
KCP?
Yeah.
It looked like she was checking his chest or something.
I hope he ain't got no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She was just feeling it. Anyway.
I'm not sure that his wife is in the bubble. Don't go there.
I don't mean nothing.
Well, ask Daniel House, huh?
Will and Jada.
Oh, wow. Come on, man.
Entanglement.
LeBron had 3 turnovers already. That's not good.
That's because LeBron don't need to do some of them extra passes he be doing sometimes.
I know. Good defense.
That was a bad pass.
Good defense.
That wasn't a smart shot.
So what have y'all thought about this series so far through 3.5 games, man? Obviously, the Lakers took the first 2, and then Jimmy Butler went just nuclear in game 3.
Yeah. That game 3 was crazy.
Kuz just hit a 3. Shout out.
He had a good game last game too.
So did Markieff Morris.
He sure did. He's had a good series so far. He's actually had a very good like 5 or 6 games.
I know who hasn't had a good series, and that's Danny Green and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
What else is new?
Their last 2 games combined 4 for 30.
Wait,
That's 4 more shots than this entire table's made.
I'm kind of surprised and disappointed that the Lakers lost Game 3.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised.
No, you're not supposed to lose that game.
No, but I know my squad.
Yeah, but
I know my squad, man.
I understand you know your squad, but what I'm saying is they shouldn't have lost that game.
They
They down
100%.
they down 2 starters. Like that's when you put your foot on their neck.
I 100% agree, but I've watched this team all year. Complacency is their biggest issue. And Jimmy Butler just hit a 2, and the Lakers are about 5 going at the end of the first quarter. So I still think the Lakers are going to win the series. Now, I had called the series in 6, but that was because I thought game 1 and 2 would be a split. I thought Lakers would win game 1, he would win game 2. I didn't see the Lakers going up 2-0. Because LeBron's never been up 2-0 in the finals. Ever.
I don't think he's ever been.
breaking news.
I don't think
We got breaking news?
I don't think he's ever been a favorite in the finals neither. Have you?
No.
Except against Dallas, maybe.
We have some breaking news. Let's go to the news.
The Storm have swept the WNBA title, winning a record 4th time.
Shout out. Whoa, you said a record?
Winning record-tying 4th WNBA title.
So they have them tied the most WNBA. Shout out to the Seattle Storm. By the way, Breanna Stewart, man. Shout out to Breanna Stewart. Shout out to Jewel Lloyd. She dedicated this title
she
to Kobe.
also won the Finals MVP.
Yeah, she was
Of
averaging
course.
29 going into this game.
Oh my gosh.
She had a record 4 straight finals games with at least 20 points.
Yeah, nah, she's a hooper, man.
Yeah.
We can talk about that too.
Did you see the score of the game?
No.
Yeah, they basically ran them. They
It was
basically sent
92
Vegas back.
to 59.
Yeah,
was
they
the final score.
They sent the Aces back to the crap table.
Jeez.
She was and Stewart was the unanimous choice for MVP.
Of course.
Of course, has she ever lost anything? All 4 years at UConn.
She lost a year when
Only
she got
4
hurt.
other-
That's the only thing she ever
Good
lost.
point.
Only 4 other players besides Stewart have won 2 Finals MVP awards: Houston, Cynthia Cooper;
Baller.
Los Angeles, Lisa Leslie;
Baller.
Phoenix, Deanna Taurasi;
Baller.
and Minnesota, Sylvia Fowles.
They're ball. She's a baller too.
Yeah, all of them are very good WNBA players,
Yeah.
most definitely.
Especially if they went to UConn.
They're already there.
They're going home. Going home. Celebrate.
Yeah, pretty much. Or
Shout out
go
to-
overseas.
They're going
Shout-
overseas.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Sue Bird.
Yeah, they're going overseas.
Sue Bird will be the Clippers coach.
Hey, I wouldn't
I
knock it.
wouldn't be surprised.
Well, she got to. Well, I know she still do the off-season internship with the Nuggets, so she would have to get permission, probably from them, just to interview for the job.
Out of all people, I can most definitely see her being the first head female coach up in
Yes.
what you call it.
She's a baller.
She's and her basketball mind is crazy.
She has game. So salute
Yeah.
to the Seattle Storm. By the way, WNBA, you're also going to be we praise you for this season, making it through the bubble, being leaders in social justice. But we still got to call out y'all media later on tonight. I'm just letting y'all know. Something that the piggyback back from last week's calling out names is going to carry over to this week's calling out names. Let's go back to the NBA. Well, obviously, we're talking finals, but let's talk about one Mr. Kyrie Irving.
This dude right here.
Kyrie Irving last week was on the debut episode of Kevin Durant's Boardroom podcast, and he came out and said that it's the first time he's on a team where there's another guy like him who's capable of taking the last shot. I'm paraphrasing, but we all knew what that was. He said it wasn't a dig at LeBron, but come on, dude.
When he says that, LeBron's the first person you can think of.
Exactly.
Of course.
Nobody was thinking about Jason Tatum.
But I did know that Nick, my brother Nick Freeze put up a great post about the true clutch stats that was going on in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Let me go to that.
Yes.
And see the thing with Kyrie is once you bring that up, now you gonna start having people really look into it.
Oh, that was a stupid foul.
Because even in that game, Kyrie hit that 3, but nobody's ever talking about LeBron scored the 6 points before that. He hit 3 clutch free throws and a 3. So when Kyrie hit that 3, the game was tied up, or Cleveland was up by 1.
Yeah, I found it right now.
Oh, okay.
Fourth quarters of the 3-1 comeback, LeBron averaged 11 points per game, 3.3 rebounds, 2 assists per game on 58% shooting. Kyrie, 6 points per game, 1.7 rebounds, 0.7 assists per game on 50%.
Wow. What is going on right here with Jay Crowder and Frank Vogel? Hey man, don't be. Phil Handy ain't the one, dog. I'll tell you this, Phil Handy ain't the one.
What?
Yeah.
This Lakers assistant coach.
Oh.
He not the one, dude.
Nah.
Be careful. Be careful. Jay Crowder.
LeBron led Kyrie.
Hold on, John. Go ahead, Nick.
No,
Go ahead.
LeBron led Kyrie in buzzer beaters, game winners, fourth quarter scoring, clutch scoring for both the entire playoff runs and for specifically the finals appearances. But somehow the narrative is that Kyrie had to consistently close for LeBron.
Well, that's because he hit that shot that was tied up. The only reason why it was tied up is because of LeBron.
Fourth quarter playoff scoring. 2015, LeBron, 164 points on 40% shooting. Kyrie, 55 points, 34% shooting. 2016, 120 points, 48% for LeBron. Kyrie, 99 points, 42%. 2017, LeBron, 122 points, 47%. Kyrie, 59 points, 38% shooting. But tell me more about how Kyrie had to close for LeBron.
Stop it. Kyrie really just, and he's not a dumb dude. He knows what he's saying.
Yeah.
And if he really thought the first person we were going to think about was Jason Tatum or somebody else, you must really think we're stupid.
I mean,
Come
he did go to Duke.
Well, that explains it. You wouldn't say that stupid stuff.
I think that the media, with them hyping up that shot, saying that he, because of him.
Yeah.
I think that went to his head, and now that's why he's going along with that narrative of he had to close for Bron.
Yeah, which you really didn't, buddy.
Coos.
He really didn't need that shot, but okay.
He's about to lose, man.
No, we're not. Mm-hmm. I'm not worried, man.
All right.
So what happened after Kyrie, Doc?
Well, I'm gonna say that part for calling out names. The other stupid statement he said.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Him and Kevin Durant. I'm saving that for later. But let's talk. But speaking of that, let's talk coaches.
There we go.
So coaching carousel in the NBA still going around. Doc Rivers is now the head coach of the Philadelphia 76ers. Nice play, AC Fresh. That's Caruso.
Yo, do only Laker fans have nicknames for these dudes?
Yeah. That's his Twitter handle, dude.
Yeah, I've never.
That's his Twitter handle.
Never heard nobody call this nigga AC Fresh.
That's his Twitter handle at AC Fresh 21.
Hey, Miami offense is killing the Lakers defense. They doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
I'm still not worried.
That's because Eric Spoelstra is their coach. He's not dumb. That's why I said this series, if the Lakers lose, it's going to be because they got out-coached.
They're not losing this series, and they're not losing this game.
They better hope they don't.
I'm not worried.
All right.
I am not worried. Do not give this Heat team false confidence.
I'm not giving them false confidence.
Lakers is giving them false confidence.
You ain't lying. My team just lost 3-1. There's no such thing as false confidence. I'm over here just you gotta take it one game at a time.
They're not losing. I am not worried. But back on the coaching carousel.
Yeah.
So Doc Rivers now is the head coach of the Philadelphia 76ers.
Which I called.
And obviously, and the crazy thing was, had he not got fired by the Clippers, they was going to hire Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah.
Which is stupid, but that's a whole nother conversation. We still have 5 more vacancies left. Clippers, Rockets, Pelicans.
Would that have been done for them to hire Mike D'Antoni? They would have most definitely traded Joel Embiid and got some very good pieces.
I just don't understand why he. Maybe I'm just because I know how he is with superstars. He might have been able to work with Ben Simmons, but Joel Embiid. I mean,
no, Joel Embiid is gone. I think he would have Ben Simmons not doing the James Harden role as far as like all the scoring and everything. He would probably have him do the Steve Nash role,
right?
Which I think Ben Simmons could do very well. He's pretty much bigger than everybody. He has to guard him most of the time. So, pause.
What do you think? So right now we have the Clippers, we have the Pelicans, we have OKC, Indiana, the Rockets. We still have 5 vacancies open,
and most of those are playoff teams.
I think Sam Cassell should go to the Rockets.
Okay,
I think so too. That'll be a great look.
That just seems like the perfect fit for me for some odd reason.
Honestly, I think Mark Jackson and Van Gundy should go to the Clippers.
I wonder why everybody wants Van Gundy to go to the Clippers for some reason.
I want them, but wherever they go, they both should go.
Yeah, I think he'll most definitely have him over. Yeah. He would be the one to bring him back, most definitely.
Yeah, I think they both should be over there.
Yeah, I agree.
You said the Pelicans. I think Tyronn Lue.
I think Tyronn Lue should go.
I think Tyronn Lue should go to the Pels.
And we still got OKC. I said Nate McMillan.
Nate McMillan.
Yeah, Nate McMillan would be great.
I think Nate McMillan fit right into what they like, kind of what they already have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Nate McMillan's one of those coaches that really doesn't get a fair chance all the time because when you really look at his coaching career, he's coached some pretty good teams.
Seattle, Portland.
I'm about to say that Portland. Look, like you said, Seattle was a good team. Portland, I think they cut him too short over there at Portland. In my personal opinion,
I think they cut him too short in Indiana.
Yeah. Really
Oh yeah, they most definitely doing that. They most definitely. I don't know what they was thinking about that.
And then who else? Oh,
Speaking of that,
Indiana.
Speaking of Indiana, I also heard Victor Oladipo want to leave.
I heard Miles Turner want to leave too.
And now Oladipo wants to deny that. What he's trying to why is my name coming up in trade rumors?
But Miles Turner most definitely said because of what's going on with Sabonis, Sabonis pretty much.
Sabonis says I'm better.
Yeah, he's playing. He's better offensively than him, and he can give you about the same amount. Well, he's not as good a defender as he is, but he can what he does on offense most definitely trumps everything. So,
I know. Don't overrate what Iguodala's doing on LeBron.
You know they're gonna do that.
Let's slow down.
Hey,
LeBron is being complacent. It's not overrate.
Now, before you go there, LeBron and Iguodala have had some battles that's going on for a long time, even at the 76ers. You remember that game we was watching where Iguodala kept on crossing over LeBron?
Yeah.
I was like, damn. They've had some battles, so I understand because that's the reason why they said like he's one of the people.
No, they said he was mini LeBron.
Please.
No, when he first came in the league, they said he was mini LeBron. Like he can do everything on the court.
He couldn't score though, but he was one of those dudes who do everything on the court. Because people forget he's a multi-time All-Star. Mm-hmm. I mean, he did pretty good that 1 year he was with Denver. They went to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean Iguodala is a good player, but let's not overrate. I'll see what ESPN is doing. Let's slow down. He did not deserve Finals MVP the first year they beat Cleveland. I think Frank Vogel just got a tech.
No, he shouldn't have got Finals MVP, but he got Finals MVP because he was guarding LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron still averaged a triple-double.
You know why they said that? Because how much everything shifted when they decided to stop having Harrison Barnes guard him and let him get shitted on the entire game.
He was shooting Iguodala too.
It wasn't nowhere close to what he was doing to Harrison Barnes. He was doing to Harrison Barnes.
It was easier. It was easier.
I would say it was way easier.
But that's not like he just really he didn't. LeBron. He didn't keep LeBron under 25 points.
Nobody kept LeBron under 20.
Exactly.
LeBron led that whole finals in points, scoring, steals, rebounds. I'm doing everything. So I don't want to hear that the nigga that was guarding him.
Oh, I agree.
Did a good job, nigga. Shut
That's
up.
just like the same thing with Kawhi when he won over there with San Antonio.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. You the guy guarding LeBron, so you got it.
That's right.
Come on. All right. So what's
let's talk to another thing that's been I think another overrated topic.
Oh.
NBA ratings. So NBA ratings have been another overrated topic to me because now everyone wants to say, oh, because these dudes are talking about social justice, they're trying to be woke, then they're going broke. That, by the way, Ben Ready, you are a genius. You are a genius. Rest in peace to the Mamba. You are a genius. Oh, now the NBA these are the worst ratings ever. No, it's the worst ratings ever because this is not the NBA's season.
And on top of that, man. They just looking at TV ratings. They gotta look at streaming ratings. They have to look at, you know what I'm saying? Like the streaming ratings is up though.
Yeah, most definitely.
All they doing is talking about the TV ratings. So yeah, a lot of people is not watching regular TV like how they normally watch. They streaming stuff now. So
facts.
You know, I think if you want to talk about the ratings, we should bring all ratings into it, not just whatever fits one narrative.
100% agree. And obviously, you know, it's the conservative people who are bringing this up. Oh, I haven't watched the finals game all year. Well, why do you know so much about what's going on at the finals then?
You keeping up with it somehow.
I mean, come on, dude. You saw today Mark Cuban and Ted Cruz went back and forth, and I'm gonna save Mr.
Shit!
Jesus Christ!
What happened?
LeBron said, "Stay down, Jimmy." Butler.
What?
Butler.
Wow.
Jimmy Butler.
Whoa.
Any Pepsis over there? So
God damn it! Order the goddamn court. Huh?
They can't stop Bam Adebayo.
Well, who?
That's Anthony Davis.
Well, he's not even on the floor. They got Morris on him.
Man, look. Anthony
As long
Davis.
as they keep
moments where he just don't have no effort.
Make that, Keith.
You got to
make that, Keith. Make that.
Oh yeah. He look like his brother right now. Let me see that.
So what was we saying?
I think. Let me go to. Well, we're talking about the ratings, but on the subject of Bam, right quick. Long as they keep him like playing in spurts, don't try to because he's gonna want to stay in the game as long as he's keeping it flowing.
Yeah.
Just don't let that shoulder go. Don't let that shoulder get tightened up because obviously keep him on the bike, keep the therapy going around the clock even when he's on the bench. But as we're saying about the ratings, then no one's counting cord cutting. No one's counting the fact that you got 3 different sports going on at the same time right now. But that's just it's a right-wing narrative. So, but I'm gonna say that for calling out names because right-wing idiots just don't get it.
You gotta look at it like this too, just like what you said, as far as the time that is going on. And let's just be real. Football is America's sport right now.
Right.
And when football season is going on, everything else is damn near. It's basically like second tier to it when football is on.
But you also have to understand that football ratings is down too, though.
Exactly.
Baseball ratings is down. It's not
everybody's ratings is down.
It's not just basketball.
It's because everybody doesn't. People have that thing where they don't want to watch it without the fans. They think it's gonna be boring.
Right.
But I also know that, like John was saying, without being too political on here, what they have on the court, how they're kneeling at the beginning of the game, like that turns a lot of some people off.
Yeah, that's real.
And so, that's also what's happening.
Hey,
Man,
they're lost.
So, I mean.
Damn,
Brian. That was horrible. That's his 4th turnover.
Money.
Oh, gotta get the rebound. Good rebound. Come on, run it. We haven't really. AD's back in the game.
Get out of here.
Brian being a little too passive right now.
Oh, okay.
He's not playing like LeBron right now.
He wants Anthony Davis to win it.
Well, he's pacing him. I think he's really pacing himself. But that was just good defense right there by Jimmy Butler right there.
I have to agree.
So another thing that happened today, there was a day in sports history. Bam just went out the game.
Good for y'all.
A day in sports history today was actually the anniversary of Michael Jordan's first retirement.
Oh, wow.
Do y'all remember? We talked about the Last Dance a lot during the summer this year, but man, just to reflect on that, the fact that he just retired in his prime. You see a guy. Well,
all right, go ahead.
Let's not go there.
But the fact that he said, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to play baseball. No foul, but whatever. Okay. I don't know what's going on with these. I don't know what's going on right now, but they need to wake up. Ron looks lost right now.
Come on.
The five turnovers. That's not good. But let's just play. But anyway, just play ball. Just come on, Lakers. All right, going back the other way. Turn over again. But
we about to turn the game off, man.
Nah, man. But back on MJ's retirement, it's just like crazy because 9 years he's basically he's the best player.
Uh-huh.
And he just up and said, you know what? F it. I'm done. And obviously we all knew it was obviously after the murder of his father, and he just didn't feel motivated. He felt like he accomplished what he needed to accomplish, so he wanted to try something else. And he went on to baseball. He had a serviceable minor league career.
Of course.
But, let's be real. If Michael Jordan didn't retire, and obviously that is always going to be the greatest what-if mystery of all time, what happens? I mean, does he get 4? Is he the first guy to win 4 in a row?
No.
So we get
Why
that.
not?
I don't think they beat Houston both times.
Why not?
Because I think Houston was good enough for them to beat them.
Make that Danny Green.
I think what they
Why
had,
do you think that?
what they had along with them. Don't get me wrong, they had nobody to guard Jordan, but they literally had nobody they could have had to guard Hakeem. Like not even somebody even slow him down.
That's cute. They didn't have nobody that can guard Shaq neither. That didn't stop that.
Cool. Point.
I don't understand. Why do people think that Houston would have beat Chicago? Like nobody was beating Jordan.
But look though. But what you just said, Magic already beat them once. That's what I'm saying. I don't think they would have beat them both times.
No, Magic beat them when Jordan had a shortened year. When he came back off the shortened year, when he had a full year under him,
Man,
that shit
he
was
was
an
still
easy
playing?
series. That was an easy series.
He was still playing.
That shit was an easy. Yeah, he wasn't playing that second time neither, was he?
Hey,
All right.
1-1.
Listen to me.
That's all I'm saying. They could have went
Listen to me.
1-1.
Listen
I
to
don't
me.
think I don't think it go 4 straight.
If Jordan didn't get suspended, he would have won 9 in a row.
No way.
You really think so?
So wasn't nobody beating him.
I don't think he would have won.
Wow.
I don't think that would've happened.
Nobody would have beat him.
Are you fucking
I don't think
kidding
that would
me?
have happened.
All right. I mean, we won't ever know because Jordan got suspended. But we also know that once Jordan decided to, once they started winning, wasn't nobody beating him.
Hey, all I'm saying is 1-1.
I'm
I
put-
don't think it's just a clean sweep. Nah.
I don't think. I think if anybody would have took Jordan in Game 7, it would have been Houston. If they would have took him to Game 7, but I think both series would have been
Actually,
over in 6.
I'll take that back. I think they do win 4. I think the year where they had Clyde Drexler would probably been the year they beat him. I think that might have been the year they beat him.
So
I don't think. I
they
think
say they don't win 6.
No team that had Clyde Drexler in there was going to beat Jordan only because Jordan had a personal agenda against Clyde Drexler.
really
that was
did.
out.
You really
That was
did.
out. That was out.
I don't know.
So
That was out. See, Jordan made small things like that nobody knew. He took that personal. When they didn't draft him because they had Clyde Drexler, for the rest of Drexler's career, Jordan took that personal against him.
So
They wouldn't be Jordan.
So you think about it. Okay, so Jordan, just think about the Rockets team. Obviously, they don't know when to stop Jordan. The Bulls don't know when to stop Akeem. But who the heck is guarding Pippen? You're not putting Robert Horry on him. You're not putting Otis Thorpe on him. Vernon Maxwell, he's going to get in foul trouble. Sam Cassell, Carl Herrera, Chucky Brown, Tracy Murray.
Pippen wouldn't go win you the game though.
No, but he's going.
There
he would
we
be
go.
Key. He wasn't. But obviously, he was going to be very key.
I would have been cool with Pippen doing all the scoring and Jordan not scoring. Like
If you do that, then you go win that.
that's what I'm saying. I would be cool with that.
But that's not
But
happening.
that's not gonna happen. And I guarantee you, they would have won Chicago way. They would have won 98, 91. They would have won like 89, 82. It would have been low scoring games, and Jordan would have had 35 to 40. He'd have had half their points because but they defense would have won the championship for them. They defense as a team was fucking crazy.
That was a cold team.
By the way, next week we're gonna bring back a story that we brought back earlier during the summer on the NBA TV. Recently aired their "What If" draft stories, and we're gonna talk about the story of what if Michael Jordan and Akeem Olajuwon were teammates. We're gonna get into that next week. That's gonna start our NBA series of what ifs. The draft stories on that show was crazy.
Hey, what year did Houston lose in the 80s?
86.
86.
They wouldn't have lost if they would have got Jordan.
If Jordan and Akeem would have got together, I'm not sure Boston and the Lakers would have been winning
Nah.
the championships in that age.
Nah, I agree. Because that combination would have been crazy.
Yeah, they probably would have.
They
They would have dominated at least 2 decades.
At least
80s, late 80s, mid to late 80s, early 90s.
I think they probably been dominating from day one. Both of them on the same team.
It's like so
That
you go
was-
from 84,
Yeah, 'cause-
84 all the way to when
They may
when
not-
Houston won their first title in 94.
I think from I don't think they like title contenders off the rip, but they most definitely one of them teams you like. Oh shit! This team we got to worry about next year. They will be most definitely one of those teams.
And then eventually Houston got better because they got more role players. You had the Robert Horrys, the Vernon Maxwells, Kenny Smiths. And,
you wouldn't even need that many other role players at that point. We could have been playing on the team. They would have won.
Well, whoever they would have drafted, they would have at least had Sam Cassell because that team would have been drafted in the 20s anyway.
They would have had two.
Because they wouldn't
dudes.
have been a lottery team.
They'd had two dudes could have dropped 50 any night.
That would make
Or maybe every night.
Seriously.
Jordan and Akeem. That's just Jordan and Akeem, man. 84 was a great draft.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Bulls, man.
One of the greatest drafts of all time. Some people say the greatest draft.
Houston should have.
You can't be mad at saying if it was the greatest draft.
Gotta get that rebound, Danny Green, but it's okay. Okay. Let's switch over to baseball. I want to say, RIP to a legend, the great Bob Gibson. Good block, AD. Well, they called a foul. Great. So I want to say rest in peace to Bob Gibson, who lost last week at the age of 84. One of the greatest pitchers of all time. St. Louis Cardinal legend, Hall of Famer, World Series champ. So I want to say shout out, rest in peace to the late great Bob Gibson. Condolences to his family. Obviously, those in Omaha, Alexandria, Louisiana, everybody. Crazy fact, that was my first cousin. So
Wow.
salute to Bob Gibson. And thank you for your legacy as one of the greatest pitchers Not just black pitchers, but just pitchers, period.
Seriously.
MLB playoffs are going on right now as well, gentlemen. And now we gave our picks last week for the World Series. But now that it's really serious now, the bubble is set in California and in Texas, we can really actually break down these series of who we think really is going to make it to the World Series and to the NLCS, the ALCS.
Braves in Houston.
I think I'm still with that.
I'm not picking Houston for nothing.
I know you're not.
I just can't reward cheating, man. I'm sorry.
They're not cheating this year, though.
Yeah, I'm about to say they for sure just won
Man,
tonight too.
man,
They beat the A's 5-2.
Make that. There you go, AD. Good stuff, Rondo. So let's start in the American League.
Shout out to the Astros.
So
I don't like that.
who can? Astros A's. Right now the Astros are up 2-0.
Astros.
The A's freeze.
Astros.
I said A's too, but I think it's going to be over. I think the Astros are going to win. Unless they just totally fall apart and lose 3 in a row, which I can't see now. By the way, I have a real issue why their games are at Dodger Stadium.
Slap in the face, right?
It really is. But I digress. Yankees Rays.
Yankees, most definitely.
How many games?
2 ugly ass hats. I got Yankees and late.
Playing right now. That's what they're playing right now.
I think it's gonna be in 4.
You think it's a sweep?
He's saying he gives the Rays one and said gentleman sweep.
Yeah.
Gentleman sweep? Oh, okay.
I got the Yankees sweep. I saw Stanton hit that grand slam in the 9th. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. Kendrick Nunn is out here he's making people forget about Goran Dragic. But people forget that Kendrick Nunn was not like all rookie first team.
Yeah. Him and Hero was like the top 3-point shooters?
Yeah.
For the rookies this year. They both top 5.
Good rebound. And then I got the Yankees in the sweep. All right, let's go over to the National League. Dodgers, Padres. You already know where my league is here. So
yeah, I think I got Dodgers on with that one as well.
I got Dodgers in 4 though.
I got the Dodgers in 5.
Okay.
I say 4.
I got to make that.
I think Dodgers in 4 as well.
We're getting good looks. We're just not hitting our shots. Game. Okay, let's talk. No. Dodgers playing the Padres.
Braves,
Marlins. That's right.
I got. We got.
I'm picking the Braves.
Yeah.
And obviously, they said the Marlins haven't never lost a playoff series. Well, it's the first time for everything.
I got Braves in 4.
I agree.
I got Braves in 4.
Marlins in 2. Yeah, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at this nigga.
Hey.
And then so
Good pass.
So once the Braves win,
So it's Braves and Dodgers, which means me and Mark, our squads, meet again in the playoffs.
What happened last time?
Dodgers 1-4.
it was a fuck. Why you bringing up old shit?
Dodgers 1-4 the last time. We got a foul? Yeah, Dodgers 1-4 the last time the Braves and the Dodgers played. Dodgers won Game 4 in Atlanta.
Yeah, I think all that's gonna change this year.
Okay, I totally disagree. Who's in the fan section tonight? I heard Rihanna's in the fan section tonight.
Hi Rihanna.
Hi, Rihanna.
They got 21 Savage there too.
I don't know what
21?
he looked like. So
21?
I wouldn't even be able to pick him out the lineup. So yeah. So I think I got the Braves coming out the NL.
You got the Braves coming out the NL freeze.
I got the Braves as well.
Well, I got the Dodgers. Well, that was no surprise. And out the AL, I got the Yankees. Who there?
That's 2 ugly ass hats. I got the Astros.
I got the Astros as well.
Dang, y'all picking them garbage dudes, man. Okay, but whatever. We'll see. So like that, we got Braves. Both of y'all got Braves and Astros. I got the Dodgers and the Yankees. And now let's talk some NFL.
There we go.
Because we got a lot to discuss there. And last week, forgive us, we actually did not pay homage to another legend we lost. And I don't know why this did a good move. Oh, Bron, how did you miss that?
Dun, 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 dun.
So we want to say RIP to the legend, Gale Sayers. One of the greatest. They called him the Kansas Comet. Obviously, career was cut short by injuries. Everybody knows him from the movie Brian Song, one of the greatest running backs of all time. So I want to say RIP to the great Gale Sayers. Obviously, your pops probably watched him. If we watched him on NFL films, but the dude was a baller. So shout out, rest in peace to Gale Sayers. I don't know. We got to make some shots, producer man ready. So we'll be okay.
Gale Sayers or Walter Payton?
Ooh, wow.
I've seen film on both, and I'm about to go Walter Payton. I'm gonna be honest. Gale Sayers wasn't no joke though. I'm not saying
I wasn't out on Bron.
Yeah, Walter Payton. That dude was amazing. That was a cold running back, man.
Walter Payton.
Yeah.
Walter Payton.
Come on, John. Who you choosing?
I'm going Walter Payton. I seen more Walter Payton.
What
the heck was? Come on, ref.
I don't like the fact that you made us choose that.
That's really not fair. That's really not fair.
No, rest in peace to Gale Sayers.
Yeah, most definitely.
Legend.
So what we got in the NFL this week, man?
Oh man, there's a lot going on in the NFL.
Raiders being trash.
Oh man. Oh, NFL. We got to talk about some coaches on the hot seat. And one has already lost a job.
Should have been lost his job.
I didn't see the news yesterday. The Texans fired head coach Bill O'Brien.
Where them cheers at?
Shit.
Well, that's what he felt like when he got fired.
By the way, did y'all see the story that they said when he fired people, he would basically F-bomb them out the building?
Yeah, this dude is crazy. He's not a head coach. He's a coordinator. That's all he is.
And I guarantee he gets one more shot. He'll get a. It wouldn't shock me if he gets the Falcons job after Dan Quinn is fired. But why is he not fired?
He's been to a Super Bowl,
which they blew a 25-point lead.
Yeah, but at that time they could blame Kyle Shanahan. Yeah. They can't blame Kyle Shanahan no more.
Why does Adam Gase still have a job after they lost to my Broncos on Thursday Night Football to not Mark Rippon, his nephew?
That was pretty embarrassing. I feel really bad for Sam Darnold because he doesn't deserve to be on that team.
It's just trash.
If he was somewhere else, I think you know what type of career he's gonna have. He's gonna have Matthew Stafford's career. Unfortunately, one of those dudes you need to get out of the situation you in because no matter how good you play up over here, it's not gonna matter.
No, you gotta play bad for that first team and then start balling.
Well, if you never leave the team. Like Matthew Stafford, he's never left Detroit.
Well, he had opportunities to leave.
Yeah, until they open up their checkbook. He's like, I don't mind Detroit that bad.
Which is what me and we had that conversation about in our group chat.
Yeah.
But we can get over that later on.
Okay, so let's talk some coaches on the hot seat. I think, Matt, let's start off in the North. I think, obviously, I only know coach in the North is going to get fired by the end of the season. In the AFC North.
They called the foul on
No, they said it was turnover.
No, in the AFC North?
No.
The only person who should be fired is Adam Gase.
Well, he's in the AFC East.
AFC East, sorry. AFC East. AFC North, that is.
And that's the Bengals, the Browns.
Nobody's going nowhere over there. They're fine.
And then I think in the NFC North, fire Matt Patricia. I think offensive foul. Good job, Caruso.
They most definitely need to fire Matt Patricia. That dude is not a head coach. That's the Bill Belichick dudes. They believe in him so much.
Minnesota's fine.
Yeah.
Matt Nagy might be on the hot seat. The Bears coach.
Why?
I mean, because I think if they fire Ryan Pace, they're going to fire him too.
Aren't they like 3-1 or something like that? They're 3-1.
I don't think he's on the hot seat. I just think that
Ryan
Pace is out.
And that's my thing. I think they'll just clean house. And although Matt Nagy didn't deserve it because he was a coach, he did win Coach of the Year. But the fact that they took Trubisky, and the story comes out that they was telling Patrick Mahomes you was number one, and the other story was Deshaun.
That's not a foul.
But that's on the GM. That's not the head coach fault.
Yeah, but you know how owners are.
Yeah. I mean, look, if they win at least 8 games, he shouldn't go nowhere because their offense is trash. I'm sorry, but their offense is not that good. And if they win 8 games, I don't think he should go nowhere.
Rondo missed both free throws. Great.
Not surprised.
What was I gonna say? Now we go over to the East. Now I only know Adam Gase in the AFC East.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even gonna discuss the NFC East because
I don't need to get fired from over there.
That division is just trash.
Can they fire the whole division?
They can fire. The Cowboys need to fire Mike
Nolan.
Nolan.
What's they do in soccer? They retract. What they do? They retract.
Yeah.
They need to retract the entire NFC East.
No.
Go put them in the XFL.
The Cowboys need to get rid of Mike
Caruso?
Nolan. That dude is trash. Their defensive coordinator is terrible.
They need to get rid of Jenny Jones.
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones.
I agree with that as well, but he's not going nowhere.
Yeah, no. I think
he's carrying on where Al Davis left.
I think some franchises are just better off once an owner leave. And Raiders is one. I think the Clippers is another.
Wilson is.
And I think that Caruso hurt. And I think that
he is.
Great. That's just not good.
I think Raiders is one. Clippers, and I think the Cowboys.
I mean, look how much better the Seattle got when they got a new owner.
Yeah.
They pretty much upgraded immediately.
Gentlemen, I'm going to call audible right quick.
Uh-oh.
We got to shift back to the Lakers right quick. We're going to have something that I've called the crossover. We're going to do something called the crossover.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, y'all know I also help with the Lakers site, Showtime Forum. And we're going to have a crossover with Sports for You and Showtime Forum. We're going to merge right now on the Showtime Forum Instagram Live. We're going to talk Lakers with my boy Chris Camillo about this first half. So we're going to get right here. What's going on? It's your boy Jay Watson. I'm here at the Townhouse Media Studios. I'm also doing my Sports For You podcast with my brothers Nick Freeze right there.
There we go.
My brother Mark right here. And we're going to talk about the halftime of the first half. Lakers are up by 2 right now, 49-47. Waiting for my brother Chris Camillo. He's going to join in with us and give some analysis on the Lakers. He's going to be the first guest, the first IG Live guest on the Sports For You podcast. But we're doing this what we call the crossover, where we're going to merge both shows into one and talk some NBA. Man, the Lakers are not looking good right now. Oh, they look good, but they're not looking at their best. They're not looking at their best right now. I do think they're going to be okay. I think eventually they're going to, they got to put the pedal to the metal. They're being a little complacent and looking a little stagnant, but they're up 2, which is a good thing. But I think eventually they're going to, in the second half, they're going to realize that this Miami Heat team is not better than them, and they're going to go ahead and get the W. I think right now we got to get this going because if the Lakers, I got my brothers here who think now if the Lakers don't stop messing around, they're going to lose this game. So, see my boy Mark, he said it right now. They're going to lose this game.
Yeah, I think the Lakers got to play better, man. They LeBron got to play better. Start with LeBron. Them 5 turnovers got to go.
I agree.
I agree.
I have my brother Nick Frizz. He thinks the same thing.
Yeah, if the Lakers need to do something because, losing this game is not a good look at all. It's not a good look at all, especially after the way they just lost the last game. So they need to make sure they try to break the momentum of the Heat as much as possible.
So now we just waiting on brother Chris Camillo to jump in, and we're going to talk about this first half. But right now the Lakers are up by 2, but they're doing okay. They're just not playing a little bit more aggressive. I think they're going to get it going in the second half. So the guys checking in right now. So this is coming up. It's going just a second, but it's been a very competitive first half. Bam Adebayo has not looked rusty playing. He looks like he's been himself, but obviously I got to give Eric Spoelstra credit how they're monitoring his minutes. But the Lakers haven't looked sloppy. Like I said, LeBron has 5 turnovers and is not going well. And there we go. Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, John?
Get here. I'm here at the spot. Here in the. You see me?
Can't really see it too well.
Oh, come on.
First of all, that first half, if you have a heart condition, I would not suggest watching the second half. Let me just say that. So that was a tough one to watch.
What did you think about how LeBron's been looking? He's been really sloppy with the ball. He's got 5 turnovers. He's just basically picking up where he left off in game 3, basically in the fourth quarter, where he was just basically not playing his game. Go ahead.
We may need to send out a search party for LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Those guys have just been MIA, missing in action. How the Lakers are actually up two just speaks volumes to their depth and how other guys have been able to step up and make plays. And right now we're just not seeing a lot of good action from the Lakers star players. And once again, both AD and LeBron are being thoroughly outplayed by Jimmy Butler. And I'm seeing a lot of hesitation. I'm seeing, LeBron complaining on every call, but he's missing shots. So if anything, those should be and ones. Rondo's missing layups. I mean, that's the thing. They must have blown at least 3 or 4 layups in that first half. I mean, just with everybody. And then, of course, the turnovers. 5 turnovers in the first half, picking up where he left off. I mean, he had 8 for the whole game. He's already got 5 in one half. So, I mean, just not a very good kind of an ugly game. And I think an ugly game kind of favors Miami a little bit. So that's the issue I had in the first half. But it was good to see Danny Green make some shots, played pretty solid basketball. KCP got going. Caruso and Rondo made some plays off the bench. Kuzma's been solid. So the other guys have been good. It's really been the Lakers' star power or lack thereof that was missing in action in that first half.
100% agree. I think we just gotta turn up the offensive intensity. Just being like we just playing stagnant. You look at the first half. Look at it. They're showing right now. LeBron is now 13 turnovers in the last 2 games. That's tied the most for over a 2-game span for him in the finals period. He's 3 for 8. He's only got 8 points, 4 assists, but 5 turnovers. I cannot explain what's going on right now. And you said it with Anthony Davis. He has not came out and been aggressive. Jimmy Butler's been aggressive. Bam Adebayo's been aggressive. Obviously, the bench has been, our bench mob has been coming okay, but I do think eventually the second half they're going to have to wake up because I still think they're going to win this game, but they need to go ahead and start playing their game instead of playing the Heat's game.
And give Miami some credit. They've done a great job defensively, but at the same point in time, I'm not seeing enough assertiveness from either of them. That's the thing. I'm not seeing that I'm going to take you down and there's nothing you could do about it. I'm not seeing that. We saw that in the first 2 games from both Bron and AD. And all of a sudden, there's a hesitation. There's almost like this, we don't know what to do. First of all, you guys are 2 of the top 5 in the game. No disrespect to Miami or their great team defense or their wonderful coaching staff. But you got to look at yourselves and say, are we going to allow Jimmy Butler? Are we going to allow Bam? Are we going to allow these guys to thoroughly outplay us like this? No. It stops here. We have got to step up and we have got to attack these guys. And I'm just not seeing that type of aggression, that anger, that fight. And I'm seeing that more from Miami's end. And, Bam looked great coming back, gave them a nice shot in the arm. Kendrick Nunn has done really well for them off the bench. Hero and Robinson have been solid. I mean, they're getting contributions from everyone right now. But I just don't like the energy of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. And, they're picking up right where they left off in Game 4, and that's not a good thing. Or I'm sorry, in Game 3, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah, I'm here doing my Sports For You podcast. I got my guys right here, Mark. That's my co-host right there, Mark.
What's going on, bro?
And then I got my other co-host right here, Nick Freeze.
What's up, man?
And they basically said everything you just said before we even started taping. Everything you basically said was what they said at the beginning of the game. And the Lakers aren't taking the Heat serious right now, which is kind of disappointing because we thought, okay, they've made a very effort never to lose 2 games in a row. They pride themselves on when they feel they've been disrespected to come out and punch the other team in the mouth. But we haven't seen that tonight. We've seen a lot of sloppiness. We've seen Frank Vogel looked a little bit flustered because Eric Spoelstra, it seemed like he's winning the X and O game right now. But we not seeing the Lakers playing Laker basketball. Yeah, we're up by 2, but it sure doesn't feel like we're up, that we're winning because this game's gotten a little too close. No. Too close. No. What you think?
Too careless, not assertive, not sharp. It's been a lot.
I 100% agree with you. Another thing I'm saying, I'm really shocked that we didn't. I mean, I'm not shocked that Dwight started, but I really was hoping that we would go to Markieff Morris because obviously Dwight, early got caught in those pick and rolls with Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler basically exposed them. And obviously you haven't seen pretty much him not the entire second quarter. And it wouldn't shock me if by the time they start the second half, if they go back to the small ball, lineup we had in Houston. And I think that just might be the way to, because Bam is really playing on the adrenaline. I'm really shocked that he's lasted this long. I thought maybe by the first quarter he would have been gassed, but he looks like he's been in shape. He's been obviously working to get himself ready for this moment, and that is just a testament to him knowing how big of a moment this is, especially for this franchise. I guarantee you, Pat Riley had a conversation with him about how big of a moment this is, and Spoelstra talked to him, and now they're seeing, especially after winning Game 3, okay, now we understand this could be our moment. This could be our chance to hold the Larry O'Brien. But I still think the Lakers will come out in the second half and get it going, but they need to attack early, play their game, and stop falling into the trap playing the Heat's game. Obviously, we're not a three-point shooting team. We're a three-point making team. So if we make our threes, it's a good thing. But when we're not making our threes, it's a really awful thing. So I think now we got to get going to the basket. Don't be sloppy. Don't be flailing. Don't be trying to get the calls. Just go there and be aggressive. Like when LeBron went and drove and got that dunk almost on Jimmy Butler. Just do that. And the rest
Miami's getting to the free throw line. Miami's getting to the free throw line. The Lakers are not getting to the free throw line. You know what I mean? So that to me just shows a lack of aggression. I get it. Miami's packing the paint, but they've got a lot of little guys in there. Attack them. Try to draw some fouls. Try to get them in the penalty earlier. You're not seeing that. You're seeing that from Butler. You're seeing that from some of the other Heat players. You're not seeing that from the Lakers. So, that's the thing. The Lakers may be up by 2, but I mean, I didn't feel a lot in that first half, and that's a little bit disappointing. And hopefully, some adjustments get made in the second half. Otherwise, we're going to have a dogfight, and I think a dogfight may actually favor the Heat.
I 100% agree with you. I think we got to keep the intensity. I don't see no intensity. We got to bring the intensity now. They're being just too passive.
Not seeing it from their stars. You're not seeing it from the stars.
And that is not good. And that's not good. You have the 2 best players in this series, and they're out there basically playing lazy. LeBron's not being efficient. He's being tough. He's being not himself. And Anthony Davis is looking like, I hate to use the word Stephen A. Smith said the other day, but he looked comatose. He looked like he was in a whole nother world, exhausted. Yeah. Like he was like punch drunk. No, get out there and play. You're the best big man in the series.
You guys want to, if you want to let Miami right back into the series, keep doing what you're, and that now it becomes very tricky because now you're, instead of having a chokehold on the series and putting their backs against the wall, now it becomes a brand new series where it becomes best out of 3 and anything could happen from there. So I just think the assertiveness, the aggression, the efficiency, we've got to see more. You now see what Miami's doing defensively. Try to admit, try to attack, and hopefully, show some cojones. Show some cojones. Jimmy Butler's showing cojones. That dude, Jimmy Buckets, ain't no joke, man. I've been saying that for a long time. And he's actually playing like a star. I'd like to see the LeBron James and the Anthony Davis we saw in the previous 3 rounds and even in the previous 2 games, because that's what it's going to take to beat this team.
I 100% agree. And obviously, we got some little bad news right at the end of the first half, because we saw Alex Caruso look like he might have hurt his knee or hurt his ankle. And I'm hoping that he's okay, because if he's not okay, obviously that's one defensive player that we're going to be minus in the second half, and we need his energy. We need the defense that he plays, and obviously he brings a lot. He's obviously has the best plus minus on the floor with LeBron, and the way the starters are playing right now, they're going to need someone who's going to bring that extra energy off the bench, because right now the starters are just looking lethargic. Obviously, we brought up they've been the stat about Danny Green and KCP are 4 for 30 the last 2 games, and obviously you was very candid in our Slack conversation about Danny Green, and obviously he's hit a couple of shots, but we haven't seen the Danny Green, at least even from like last year in the finals with Toronto. I know it's a kind of pipe dream to see him get see the Spurs Danny Green in 2014, but you at least was hoping to see Danny Green from last year in the finals, maybe game 4, was it game 4 or game 5 against Toronto? But we haven't even seen that.
No. I mean, the fact of the matter though, he did knock down some shots. That was a good sign. He has been playing a little bit more engaged, and hopefully he builds on that. But like I said, it doesn't really matter at this point what the role players give you. If the role players have to lead the way to win, that's a problem right there. And I think this has got to be LeBron James and Anthony Davis stepping up in the second half if the Lakers are going to do anything. So, John, the connection's a little bit not good right now, man. So I'm gonna drop out, and I'm gonna let you finish up, man. So enjoy the second half, and hopefully we'll see a Laker 3-1 series lead.
All right, man. Talk to you Friday. Keep positive vibes, as we say at Showtime Forum. Talk to you later, Chris.
Absolutely, man. Enjoy the second half.
All right, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Showtime,
Shout out to Showtime Forum. Thank y'all. My brother Chris Camillo joined us from the Showtime Forum
That was pretty dope.
family. I was also check out the Showtime Forum podcast with him and my bro Chaz Pearson on everything Lakers. Right now, the Lakers are up by 2 going into the second half, and I'm trying to see if we got any updates on Alex Caruso's injury because it looked like he hurt himself. I'm starting to see some news. We got any breaking news on Alex Caruso? Okay. Markieff Morris is going to start the second half of Dwight Howard. I pretty much saw that way he was playing. That doesn't shock me. I'm waiting to see if we have do we have an update on Caruso because he looked like he hurt his knee. Oh wow. Okay, so Alex Caruso has. So let's go with the breaking news. So Alex Caruso has a right hip contusion. He'll be available to return, but will continue getting some attention from the medical staff through the game. That's not good.
I wasn't even playing.
Kidding me?
Hey, when they say you keep getting some attention, what kind of attention y'all think they're getting back there?
I just pray that Dr. Julie Cito,
What's the name of that dude from Seattle?
oh, that's cold. I just pray Dr. Julie Cito, who's one of the best in the business, that is helping make sure that Caruso can be playing in the second half. But as we see, Markieff Morris is starting. I knew once Dwight gave up 3 baskets in a row to Jimmy Butler, Vogel was going to have to make that adjustment. So they got LeBron on Bam. So I can see now. Okay,
Don't matter.
that was a good shot.
All right, so who's on the NFL?
So let's get back to the NFL. We was talking on the NFC East. We were talking about finding ways to get rid of the NFC East out of the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
But now let's go. We thought the North. We said that obviously Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
I don't think Minnesota. I don't think Mike Zimmer's going anywhere.
No, he's good.
Matt LaFleur's not going anywhere. But let's go back to where we left off with Matt Nagy.
Yeah.
I think if Ryan Pace gets fired, they're going to overreact and fire him. He don't deserve to be fired.
No, because he's done a great job over there.
And obviously, he'll get a job. He'll have a job. He won't be out of a job if he's fired for maybe a week or two. He's an Andy Reid disciple. Someone might give him another chance with a different quarterback who's actually has talent. He'll be if he's not a head coach next year, he'll definitely be an OC somewhere. All right, let's go over to the South. AFC, we know now Bill O'Brien's out. I think Mike Vrabel's safe in Tennessee.
He's more than safe.
Frank Reich is safe in Indiana with the Colts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Doug Marrone is done in Jacksonville. They're just keeping.
Yeah.
They're tanking. We all know the whole story. They're tanking for Trevor Lawrence.
They should have got rid of him anyways.
But we know he's going to be gone, and I think they're going to try their best to throw the bag at Dabo Swinney. Although Dabo said he doesn't want to be an NFL coach, but we'll see. That NFC South. I don't understand why Dan Quinn still has a job.
If they lose this upcoming week,
I don't think so. I think he should have been gone too.
I agree, but I think if they lose this week, he's done.
Make it Danny Green. Make it.
Danny Green go shoot him out the game.
And then we have Carolina just hired a new coach. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere. He's good.
Sean Payton obviously is not going anywhere, and obviously Bruce Arians is going anywhere.
No.
So far we got Patricia. Obviously we know Adam Gase. Wow, that was a lucky shot.
What?
That was a total floater. Wow, this is a real low scoring game too.
Good defensive game.
So we say Adam Gase. We say Bill O'Brien's out. Matt Patricia, that's 3.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say Matt Nagy gets fired. That'd be 4. I think why is letting Jay Crowder like that. And then 5 would be Doug Marrone.
Yeah.
And then over to the West.
Uh-huh.
I don't think Vic Fangio's gonna get fired yet, but it wouldn't shock me. Gruden's not going anywhere.
Of course not.
Obviously, Andy Reid's not going anywhere. But let's talk Anthony Lynn. He shouldn't. But this is the Chargers. No disrespect, producer Banner, but really.
I think Anthony Lynn should get fired if he puts Tyrod back in the game.
He really should.
Yeah. I have to agree with that.
And
Seriously.
And it's not even a shot at Tyrod.
No, seriously. Because
yeah,
Justin Herbert, he played pretty well.
Yeah, he's been balling. He made rookie mistakes,
Yeah.
but he puts him in position to win the game.
And look, the last 2 weeks he's played,
Tom Brady.
they played pretty well. And I'm be honest, they lost. Even the games the 2 games they lost, they could have won one of them. He made a couple of rookie mistakes, but let's give him credit. Before the game last week, he found out he was playing like 10 minutes before the game started.
Mm-hmm. I just know this guy's played 2 of his first 3 games against Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes.
And he kept up with him.
And next Monday night, he's playing against Drew Brees.
And to be honest, you look at the stat wise, he's keeping up with them.
Like I said, is that rookie mistake that he gonna learn from?
I don't think they should but I think he'll be okay because he's actually liked within the organization. And the Chargers aren't known for they're known for giving people 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th chances before they fire him. And while they fire this dude's actually, this is his first year without Phillip Rivers. So, let this dude be the leader of the new age.
I 100% agree. And then in the NFC West, I don't see none of their coaches getting fired.
There's nobody that whole division. Their coachings are pretty much they're good.
That's really the best division in football right now.
Yeah, they really are. When the team went to the Super Bowl last year, it's probably in 3rd or 4th place, and they are at 500. That means that the division is pretty good.
That's really good.
That's really good.
Yeah, you said that. I said, what's the best division in football? NFC West?
Yeah, it is.
Right now, I think it is.
Look, they got Seattle 4-0.
No. They are.
Yeah,
because right now the 49ers might be the not Arizona, but Arizona is
you can't sleep on Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona's a good team.
Yeah, because their offense looks pretty amazing.
Yeah, that I give that's the best division in football.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Bro, go shoot that.
We called
We
called the wrong West division to be the best one so far.
Yeah. So we're going to the AFC now, huh?
So we'll see. But let's talk NFL draft.
Coke.
No, let's talk some draft.
Oh.
We got Pepsi.
No, it's all about Pepsi. Shout out to Pepsi.
I don't think he was on that.
No, so right now the NFL.com released. Y'all got jokes. Stop it, man. You always want to make everything about color. That's the problem with America now. We're making everything about color. But anyway,
that was a nice one.
NFL.com released right now what the draft order would be if the season ended right now. Who do y'all think has the number 1 pick?
The number 1 pick is most definitely probably it's the Giants.
You think it's the Giants? What you think, Mark? Who do you think right now if the NFL season ended right now, who do you think has the number 1 pick?
Well, Texans ain't won the game yet.
They'll eventually win.
The Jets ain't won the game yet, right?
No.
The Jets have won 1 game.
No, they have not.
Oh, they haven't won yet?
Yeah, they should have beat the Broncos, but they lost.
Oh, yeah, that was the game I said they should have won. Yeah.
Did the Dolphins win?
Yeah, the Dolphins.
Yeah, the Dolphins won.
Well, the Dolphins, they got, they pretty much, they're good.
But he said if it was right now, right?
Right now, if the season ended right now, who has the number 1 pick?
I chose the Giants.
Who gets number 1 pick?
Yeah.
Either, I think Texans.
You said Texans?
Yeah.
It's the New York Jets. If the season ended right now, the New York Jets will have the number 1 pick.
I think they should get the last pick in the first round.
This is via NFL.com. This would be how the top 10 will look if the season ended today. Jets 1, Dolphins 2 because they have the Texans pick.
Yep, they sure
From
do.
Laramie Tunsil, Kenny Stills trade.
Stupid ass.
And people wonder why he's fired.
Wait. So I actually forgot about that. I'm gonna talk about that later. Go ahead. That was
They
that
traded
was
2 number 1 picks
for Laramie Tunsil
and Kenny Stills.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I mean, if you would have kept DeAndre Hopkins, it would have made sense.
Right. Giants would be the number 3 pick.
No, wouldn't have. I'm not trading 2 first rounds for Larry Tunsil and Kenny Stills.
Do you know who their left tackle was before that?
I have zero idea. But
Exactly.
I don't care.
Falcons would be 4. Jaguars 5. Which, well, if the Jaguars don't get the number 1 pick, you really.
So before you get to 10, is the Dolphins on their own in the top 10?
No.
Okay. I was about to say, if they get two picks in the top 10, that's crazy.
Don't be surprised.
Washington number 6. Cowboys 7. My Broncos 8.
Oh, shit, y'all.
Chargers 9. Vikings 10. The Dolphins are 11.
Yo.
They'll have
So
two
they're
picks in
right
top
there.
15.
Yo,
In and out of the season ends. A win or a loss here.
They should hire Bill O'Brien.
Pretty much for giving them all them damn
Fucking
draft picks.
stupid ass.
By the way, Lions, Bengals, 49ers, and the Cardinals will round out the top 15.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A few of those teams not going to be up on there.
Yes.
What season
boy,
is.
but boy. But yeah, Bill O'Brien, you really not. You're not best.
He screwed up a golden opportunity because you literally have a dude who has Hall of Fame potential as a quarterback. You have Hall of Fame potential receiver. You know, you got a Hall of Fame defender up over there. Your defense is pretty good to actually keep up with your offense if everybody's healthy. So it's just like, you know, you had everything good. Just draft the offensive lineman. Just move up in the draft. You believe in yourself enough. You got everything. You got the quarterback, got the receiver, running back. You can find a running back in the late first round, second round,
third round.
Yeah, you can find a running back anywhere. So it's, at that point, you know, build around that. Get your offensive line good. Get you one of these left tackles or guards who are ranked high. Get one of them, and go on about your day. But instead, you decide that you want to get you want to trade away two first round picks for Laramie Tunsil and Kenny Stills.
Yeah.
And then trade away DeAndre Hopkins for David Johnson.
And give away a second round pick in the process.
I got a theory.
What's that?
He knew he was going to get fired. He was about to fuck them over on the way out.
That doesn't
make any sense. Because
that's not far fetched though.
I agree. Because the owner has to sign off on everything at the end of the day. So
remember, Bill O'Brien's been
he's a GM too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because remember he took over GM duties because remember GM Rick Smith. He
I
resigned.
forgot about that.
Huh?
Nothing.
No, not that Rick Smith. Their GM Rick Smith. He resigned because he had some personal family issues he had to tend to. And Keyshawn brought this up. They need to bring him back because he was actually a pretty good general manager, but and obviously he dealt with some personal issues. Sadly, his wife, had a fight with cancer, and so obviously he had to go be there for her, and obviously, so maybe he might want to come back now and get back in the front office, but we'll see. But yeah, but Bill O'Brien, he didn't officially become the GM until to this offseason. But he had been making GM moves since last year, which included trading 2 number 1s for Laramie Tunsil, and trading, and also trading the second to the Arizona Cardinals to get for DeAndre Hopkins, and then trading a second, trading the second to the Rams to get Brandon Cooks.
One thing I can say is, last year, everybody was talking about how crazy the Dolphins were looking, and they were tanking by giving away Minkah Fitzpatrick, and doing this and that. But what I've seen is they basically were like, okay, we're gonna go ahead and restart everything. Let's pretty much get the best value out of some of these players that we can.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, good as Minkah Fitzpatrick is, Byron Jones is better than him.
Right.
Let's just be real.
Mm-hmm.
So they got Byron Jones and Howard over there. Those are pretty good corners. The secondary is okay. They can get better at pass rusher. Their offense, they're pretty much waiting on Tua to see when he gonna start playing.
Mm-hmm.
They got like about 15 wide receivers over there. So I don't know what the hell they doing up over there. So they got a running game is kind of but you can see where they're going with the future, and they have enough draft picks to go ahead and upgrade some of these positions. Because you never know. They might mess around and get them a good pass rusher, get you a good offensive lineman. That could change your whole team up just like that.
Right.
When do we see Tua?
After next week.
What's their record right now?
1-4, 1-3.
I know they got the 49ers coming up
1-3
because we're going to get into the pick segment.
Okay, so they'll probably end up losing.
Yeah, they're 1-3. They're 1-3.
They'll probably end up losing to the 49ers.
I think at that point, like, If he's healthy, he's ready to go. You know, he got a good handle on the playbook.
When's their? I have to see when their bye week is.
When's their bye week? I'll tell you that right now. Hold on.
If it's after the Niner game, then I will let him play the Niner game, and then I will let Fitzpatrick play the Niner game, and then bring in Tua after the bye week. But if the bye week is like week 9, week 10, then I'm gonna just bring in Tua. I'll bring in Tua.
It all depends because they pretty much played. They haven't really played trash. Like I've watched some a few like catch their games every once in a while. Whenever
Their bye week is after the Niner game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
After the Niner
So
game.
if they lose this game, it's most definitely
when they lose to the Niners.
Yeah,
Their bye week, so their bye week is week 6.
Yeah. So when they lose to them, it's pretty much it's gonna be Tua time because give them like about a couple of weeks to get acquainted with everybody who's gonna be starting, build a little repertoire up, and then going about your day.
Did he come out of his shoe?
Because he's Anthony Davis.
Okay. Let's recap the picks, gentlemen.
All right, so starting with the Broncos versus the Jets.
Yes, got our first win. Shout out to Brett Rippin.
All three of us picked the Broncos.
Yeah.
Colts and Bears. What do y'all think we did?
Please tell me we didn't pick the Bears. Please tell me we did not pick the Bears.
All three of us picked the Bears.
Are we idiots? By the way, the Colts have the number 1 defense in football, and I didn't even realize that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, Mitchell.
I just saw that stat today. They're holding teams to 14 points a game.
Mitch Trubisky.
What were we thinking?
Mitch Trubisky is laughing because they put up a whopping 11 points.
And he's laughing that we picked the Bears too.
We all picked the Bengals.
Yeah.
Smart. Shout out to Joe Burrow. Got his first win.
They should have been one, but it's all good. They can easily be like about 2-2 right now.
The Cowboys versus the Browns. Me and John picked the Cowboys, and Nick, you picked the Browns.
God. Why, man?
Good shit,
Just play the Stephen A. Smith video, dude.
Do you know? I knew they was going to lose because the way the Browns play, they run the ball. That's all they want to do, and I didn't think that the Cowboys' defensive line, plus they're hurt at linebacker. I didn't think they were going to be able to hold. I don't know if they're going to whoop their ass the way they did. But
I didn't think Mike Nolan was going to be that sorry of a defensive coordinator either.
I did. I forgot he was the defensive coordinator.
I totally forgot he was.
Until what's his name said. So I'm like, wow, that's who their defensive coordinator makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah, because they stink.
It's terrible.
Saints and Lions.
Y'all picked the Saints, right?
No. Me and you picked the Saints. Nick picked the Lions.
I picked the Lions.
Yeah.
That was my little.
You just want Matt Patricia to get fired. That's all that was. He's trying to help Matt Patricia get fired. He's trying to help Matt Patricia get fired. That's all it was.
Titans and Steelers didn't play.
Obviously. Yeah.
We all picked the Seahawks. We all won.
Yeah.
We all picked the Rams.
Yeah. That game was. God, we might have to talk about that.
That was a bad game.
Oh,
We might have to talk about
we're talking what happened afterwards.
Yeah, that was the real game.
No, we can do that. We all picked the Bucks, except for Ben.
But he almost was right though.
Y'all should have won that game. I don't know how. Oh my God, that was crazy.
Didn't Herbert throw a pick 6 in that game?
Brady
I know
threw
Brady threw one.
Brady threw a pick 6 and went for like 78 yards.
Yeah.
Look, mind that. In his, like 4 of his last 5 games, he's thrown pick 6s.
Right.
So he's going down that Matt Schaub route of I'm about to be up out of here. I'm about to throw pick 6s every few games. But them 5 damn touchdowns, they can forget about it.
Wow.
They made you forget about that pick 6 very fast.
We all picked the Ravens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick and John picked the Cardinals. I picked the Panthers.
Damn, I didn't see that one coming though. I really didn't. No, because I honestly thought the Cardinals would win, but obviously Cardinals. But shout out to Teddy Bridgewater.
Don't tell me we all messed up on something.
We all picked the Texans.
We really picked. Well, heck, we got Bill O'Brien fired.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Houston.
Chiefs. Me and John picked the Chiefs. Nick picked the Pats.
Well, that was awesome. But now we
To
didn't.
be fair, I picked that before Cam Newton thing happened. So
right.
yeah.
No.
By the way,
no, we're not gonna hold that one against you.
now we need to hold against Bill Belichick. Do you know how to pick a backup quarterback?
Hey man, hey,
That was unexpected.
Hey, what I'm gonna say about Bill Belichick, since we on Bill Belichick, is his defense is really good.
Yeah.
That team is still good.
Let me say this. They made the Chiefs look a little average in that first half defensively. That defense until the pick 6 from Honey Badger.
Another turnover.
Come on, man. I gotta.
If Cam Newton plays, the Patriots not only win, I think they whoop the Chiefs' ass. I'm gonna be honest. I think they get their ass whooped.
And
because it was nothing going for the Patriots on offense.
And the run game would have been
yeah,
they would have been running. My goodness, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that was crazy, and that really shows you that game right there shows you what Cam brings to your team. So everybody who didn't get Cam, you look kind of stupid right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The next game, sorry, Nick.
I know.
Me and John picked the Bills, and you picked the Raiders.
Well, that was obvious. That we gonna save that for
you
a whole
didn't,
nother
You didn't
segment.
watch that game.
I watched it.
Look, we watched it.
No, I was watching it. Because
I don't know what you're talking about. It was obvious.
That was not obvious. If we didn't,
we was in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, it was obvious because I'm never gonna have a game where I'm picking the Raiders. But obviously, I did watch.
He said we was in trouble.
Fucking stupid ass defense. But we gonna say that.
We're saving that for later. That's saving that for later because that's a whole nother segment. Go ahead.
We all picked the Niners.
Boy,
all right.
Carson Wentz.
Crazy. And then we all picked the Packers. And then to cover, I picked the Seahawks. Did they cover?
Hold on, let me find. I got the spread right here. Just a second.
I can't believe the Eagles actually won that game.
Yeah, I know.
Where?
I picked the Seahawks.
Okay, Seahawks was plus 6.5.
I think they made the cover.
Let me check the scores.
Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. Hold on. They did because they won by 7.
Okay,
Actually,
cool.
they won by 8.
Okay, cool.
So,
Nick picked the Rams.
They won. They did. The Rams won by 8. The spread, this cover was minus 13.
Yeah. And John picked the Packers to cover the spread.
What was the spread?
Minus 7.
And yeah, it was definitely covered that.
Yeah. So, we hope y'all won y'all some money. Hope we won y'all some money. But we got to talk about these two gentlemen. His Bills, his Raiders, in a shootout in Vegas. Oh, boy.
Man, look.
Hey, Bills' defense is about as good as Cal Kuzma's defense.
He has a point there.
We was at the bar on Sunday, and he was like, man, he asked our boy Jamie, did he see any defensive players on the way from Santa Monica to Torrance? Because he sure didn't see none in Vegas.
Yeah.
They didn't travel from Vegas to Buffalo.
Yeah, seriously. And, shout out, my Raiders, their defense pissed me off towards the end of the game, but they kept us in the game for a long time. They made the stops when they needed to.
What's that?
The Raiders did.
What's the stop?
A little third down here and there.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I know. They did that once in a while. It was cool, but after a while, it was just the offense just got nasty. Yeah, it was bad.
Anthony Davis is 10.7 rebounds.
He has 10.7 rebounds.
He's only shot the ball 9 times. Come on, man. Him and LeBron are really not.
I told you.
It's him and LeBron, to be honest.
I feel like, man, and this can be for my calling out names for my team. It's my defense, man. They like the Raiders did whatever the fuck they wanted to do on offense. Like, the offensive coordinator was closing their eyes, just picking plays up the playbook and getting 15 yards. Bills.
Derek Carr. My goodness. Derek Carr.
But then
shout out to Josh Norman for that play, though. I can't even.
By the way, you guys want to go ahead and discuss your fantasy matchup?
No, for what? Pause.
First Mark, pause. By the way, Mark set a record in fantasy, and unfortunately, it was at Nick's expense. First dude to have 200 points in fantasy.
I think I had like 240.
He had 2, and Nick had 80?
I had 80. I had 3 players that didn't play. Like at the last minute, they were scratches.
They really were. Literally.
Yeah, like seriously. Like, so as the day start, they scratched them.
Because literally, I did not know Sony Michel was going on IR until Monday morning. Like, they could have said that at least Saturday. If that was the case, if you're going to postpone the game, then he could have really used the waiver wire to scramble
man,
find a running back.
I couldn't do nothing. I was like, man, this is bad. That made me go to 1-3.
Yeah, we
almost as bad as the Raiders.
The
Raiders out there are 2-2, so I can't even say
that. On the fantasy team, Tom Brady finally stepped up.
Yeah.
Everybody.
He gave me 40.
I'm gonna blame the Falcons. When we do calling their names, I'm just gonna blame the Atlanta Falcons.
And then do you know he had like 3 people that had 40 points?
Yeah, I saw that.
3 people.
I was with him, and when he was basically.
Look, I'm about to see it right
now.
I know
he was basically
Tom Brady 45.
Oh wow.
Amari Cooper 35.
Oh wow.
Odell had 40.
Ouch.
Zeke had 20.
Ouch.
Kittle had 43.
I know, because I was with this dude. He was telling Nick. He called him BJ. He called him Brian Mullins. You know, remember the backup center from the Thunder? He kept calling Nick Mullins Byron Mullins or something.
Yo.
Byron Mullins or something. I don't know what he kept calling this dude Byron. No, no. He kept calling him Byron Mullins. Come on, man. Why you do that, B? Come on, B. We did not say that, man. He kept calling this dude like Byron Mullins or Adam Mullins or something. Nick Mullins, he used to say, just throw the ball to. I know that's not a foul, dude.
Look at this. So
He was like, just throw the ball to Kittle every play.
this is ridiculous. I had to take out Derrick Henry out the game because, the damn game got scratched.
Oh, we got breaking news.
Uh-oh. What happened? Breaking news.
Right now, my Dodgers are playing game 1 against the San Diego Padres. We have Walker Buehler in the hill. They have Mike Clevenger who they acquired from the Indians. And Mike Clevenger just got pulled after the second inning for elbow impingement.
Oh, wow.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I thought he got pulled from the game because y'all was like,
Well, I haven't seen the score. Well, it's still shutout. It's a tie shutout right now. So both pitchers. So Walker Buehler's doing his job, but their bullpen must be doing their job. So let's pick the games for this week. Here's some of that NFL Films. Producer Ben ready.
all right.
This score is terrible.
Get that NFL Films music right now so we can pick these games. All right, Thursday Night Football. We have the Bucks versus the Bears Tampa Bay -4.5.
I got the Bears winning this game.
I got Bucks. Brady's gonna see Nick Foles and all he's gonna think about is the Super Bowl.
But he's not seeing he's seeing a whole different defense.
I know who he needs to see. Keep seeing Mike Evans open for some routes.
Mike Evans got hurt, didn't he?
Yeah, but he came back and played. He got a touchdown. He had 122 yards in the touchdown.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I got to drop OJ
Don't
Howard.
tell me. Did this count? Okay, they must be reviewing.
Okay.
Did they? Because I ain't seen the score change.
They did. They had 65.
They did. I thought it was okay. I thought.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
They didn't
All
count that last week for LeBron.
No, they called it was a foul or something. Rams at Washington. Rams -7.5.
Rams.
And by the way, Dwayne Haskins could be playing for his job. Because obviously, it looks like Ron Rivera wants to go to Kyle. He really wants to find an excuse to go to Kyle Allen.
Well, guess what? I'm picking Washington.
Oh, you going
Wow.
Washington?
I'm picking Washington.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Wow, that was
We on
Jimmy.
Washington.
I don't know why Jimmy just
hold on,
didn't
never
just
mind.
teardrop that. He should said try to. All right, go to
Excuse me.
make that. Yes. All right, we have Lakers are up 7 right now.
Okay.
Broncos Patriots.
Sorry, John.
Yeah, Patriots.
I'm still gonna pick the Broncos.
Of course you would.
Of course. We probably Drew Lock's 50-50 right now, so we probably still gonna go with Brett Rippon. By the way,
Wait. This is who has Brett Rippon played before this year?
Yeah,
he was he basically redshirted all last year.
Oh, so
He was on the practice squad.
So he's basically a rookie. Going
Pretty
against Bill Belichick?
Yeah, and I know Belichick. He 86 is rookies. He won 87 as rookies. So, but
Yeah.
that's just the homer in me.
That might get ugly.
That's just,
He said he put Homer in him.
shout out to the Simpsons.
Wow.
Shout out to the Simpsons.
That's been a good experience.
Shout out to the Simpsons. Panthers Falcons.
Panthers.
Neither.
Atlanta -2.5.
I got the Panthers.
Well,
Is that really upset?
Wait, hold on. Who you got?
I got the Panthers.
I got the Panthers too.
I'm not choosing the Falcons. For
We might
what?
choose him. Might get Dan Quinn fired. We got Bill O'Brien fired.
John, Falcons. I got the Falcons too. I'm going with the Falcons.
Mark, it seems like you gonna have some good news because it seems like if the Titans are able to open their facility tomorrow, Bills Titans is going to be a go for Sunday. I'm gonna go with your Bills. As long as they don't have no more positive tests, make that though. That was ugly, bro.
I'm about to go with the Titans.
That's cool. Go ahead.
Nah, you already know why, man. Look,
Now go
trying
ahead.
to stop the run for y'all. That might get ugly against against Henry.
That's all right.
Yeah,
All we gotta do is get 3 stops. We'll be up 21-0.
I really want to exclude myself in the next game, but
So you said you got
who's that? Is that
Yeah.
D-Wade? Oh, Don Cheadle.
What
He's in
all
the
black people look like?
He's in the Miami. They in the Miami section.
you got Bills, John?
Yeah.
All right.
Raiders Chiefs.
Raiders, Nick.
It's
minus.
Is Henry Ruggs playing?
Kansas City
Shit,
minus
it don't-
13.
it don't
Kansas City.
ma-
Kansas City minus
It
13.
don't matter.
Kansas City minus 13.
Mark,
I'm picking the Chiefs.
John,
Chiefs.
Ben,
Chiefs.
Nick, Raiders.
Yes.
Yes, you should though.
Yes.
Of course.
We're winning this game. This nigga Carr ain't giving this game away.
All right. Cardinals, Jets. Cardinals.
Better not.
Cardinals.
Where they
Minus
playing
7.
at?
Cardinals and the Jets.
New York. Well, New Jersey. Cardinals minus 7.
I don't ever want to pick the Jets, but I think
This
the
might be one of them
Jets-
games the Jets might
Yeah,
win. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Ain't
But I
that
can't
ain't
pick-
that some stuff though?
I don't want to pick the Jets, so I'm picking Cardinals.
Okay, I'm picking the Cardinals too.
Man, I don't know.
But I think the Jets gonna win this game. I just can't pick the Jets.
Yeah,
I just can't pick the
I think I'm gonna have to pick the Jets. This seems like one of them games. It's like a little trap game, and I don't know if Arizona is ready to. Huh? Yeah, sometimes.
It's some tramps at the game.
Well, being the coach, playing for the Jets is the trap.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Come on, AD, you gotta make that. Good. All right. Oh, Caruso's back. Caruso's playing. Good.
Who's next, John?
We got Eagles, Steelers.
Oh, that's Steelers. Come on now. That's easy call.
Yeah, I'm picking the Steelers. Minus 7.
I don't care if it was minus 15.
Okay. So who's next?
Why does AD keep shooting? Good rebound, Caruso. Ravens, Bengals.
Ravens.
Minus 13 too.
Ravens. You got the Ravens too?
Wow.
I'm choosing the Bengals too.
I don't think that's not far fetched.
I think I gotta choose the Bengals. I don't know.
This might be
Yeah.
a test for Lamar because Joe Burrow, if he comes out there and
Joe Burrows ain't playing out there.
man,
This dude
Who
like a
you
number
got,
one
John?
overall pick.
I got the Ravens, but I would not be.
I think John did all that hype to say I got the Ravens.
And I'm still gonna pick the Ravens.
Oh, this could be the week.
I'm
Ravens.
still gonna pick the Ravens. This next game, we should all say mutiny on this next game. Jaguars, Texans.
Oh, the Jaguars about to win that.
Wow.
Jaguars.
I still gotta pick the.
They're more stable than the Texans are right now. Texans don't know who's going to be coaching them next week.
Romeo Crennel's gonna be the
I got
coach.
the-
Romeo Crennel.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm for sure picking the Jaguars. Man.
I got the
By the way, Romeo Crennel now is the oldest coach in NFL history.
I got the University of Florida.
What?
Yeah, over George Highlands. George Highlands was the oldest coach ever.
How old is Romeo Crennel?
78.
73.
Wow.
You gonna forget the plays.
They say you got Alzheimer's. That's me.
Hey, yeah, I'm not picking the Texans no time the rest of the year just because Romeo Crennel is their coach. I'm sorry.
I'm going Jaguars. I'm going to University of Florida. I think University of Florida beat both these teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Jacksonville State was the best team in Jacksonville, and I said something wrong.
Who you got, John?
I guess I'll pick the Texans. Out of sympathy, I'll pick the Texans.
Oh, I'm gonna pick some. Be sympathetic.
I'll be sympathetic because that was Deshaun Watson. The Watson brand has to win something. So
No, he don't.
hey, you got my.
He should have stayed. He shouldn't have signed that contract.
Dolphins for that's another conversation we really need.
Nick, you got the Texans, right?
No.
Oh, you got the Texans.
Yeah. I'm not picking the Texans, nah. Not Romeo Crennel.
Hey,
They coach
D's on the
no way.
way.
On the way where? That break?
Get off the ground.
Okay, Niners, Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins.
Niners. I'm putting the Niners down because I'm picking he traveled.
I'm gonna go Niners
Money.
because I think Garoppolo's gonna be back.
Oh, he hurt.
That's out of bounds. Wait, what
Niners.
they call?
They called a foul.
Niners.
He's starting.
Yeah, I got the Dolphins.
Niners.
This might be his last start too, because I think we all agree
You got the Niners?
Yeah.
All right. John.
Both of y'all got the Niners.
Well, this game might be this game. Who would have thought this game would have been hard to pick? This next game will be a difficult.
Wait, Dolphins.
I got
Nick and Ben.
Bam got 4 fouls.
All right, so who's the next game?
Colts Browns. That might be actually be the best game of the day, dude.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. The Browns about the dog walked in.
You sure?
What?
We just talked about how good that
Man,
defense is, though, bro.
I don't care. Hey, look.
You got Coach B?
Look. I know about the Browns offensive line. The Browns have one of the best offensive lines in football right now, especially at guard. They have 2 top-notch guards on their team. Their tackles are okay. Their team is built to run the ball, and they finally decided to run the ball. And guess what? Even though Nick Chubb's not there, they still have Kareem Hunt over there to run the ball.
If they put Jarvis Landry at quarterback, they'll win.
At that point, I don't think it matters who played quarterback.
Well, Kevin Stefanski said the strategy is not to let Baker Mayfield throw the ball.
So their strategy is to let them run?
Yes.
Oh, they're crazy. I'm for sure picking the Browns.
Yeah.
Oh, they're crazy.
Nick, I got 2 players on the Browns on my fantasy team, so I'm picking the
By
Browns.
the way, Colts are. By the way, Colts. Lakers are finna win this game. They're 55-0 when they're up when they lead going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, okay.
First time for everything.
By the way, Colts are -1.5.
Who you got?
I got the Browns. I'm gonna pick the Browns too. I think it's gonna be a good game though.
So be the only one that got the Colts. All right.
I want to see how these coaches, Frank Reich, Stefanski, both offensive mind. We'll see, but you think the coach?
Hey, look.
You think the coach really? The Browns are finna make this easy work.
Look, I'm. This about to sound crazy, but after this week, the Browns are going to be 3-1.
No, they're 3-1 now.
Or they're about to be 4-1.
That's crazy, ain't it?
The Browns are about to have one of the best records in the league after this game.
By the way, our whole idea of of trying to get rid of the NFC East, Giants, Cowboys.
Cowgirls. If I have to pick.
Yeah, I mean, God, you gotta pick the Cowboys, man.
Who is it? The Cowboys and who is
Giants. The Cowgirls and the small men.
it? Yeah, that's for sure.
That's
Wait,
a bad game.
Wait, is that a primetime game?
No, that's the 125 game.
No, it should be a.
No, the primetime game is
That's
next
how much
game.
the tickets
It
cost.
should be. It
Oh!
should be a 5:00 in the morning game.
Like the London game?
It shouldn't even be on Sunday ticket. It should be on no
Saturday. It should be on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Tuesday's ticket.
Let's play that
No,
game
don't put them on Tuesday.
Play that game on
That
Madden.
shit.
Go play them on Joe Montana. Go play them on a Joe Montana game, man. They didn't even get enough for that game.
That nigga said Tuesday's ticket.
No, it ain't. Can't be
Wednesday's
Tuesday.
raffle.
Tuesday. Huh? Nothing. Huh?
Sunday night football.
Wrong show.
Vikings Seahawks.
Everybody pick the Cowboys or what?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You got the Giants.
You said the Giants get their first.
Mike Nolan, nah, player. No.
Golden Tate ain't got no
There's
sister.
certain coaches.
Question.
I'm not picking. Yeah.
Golden Tate ain't got no sister. Ain't got no sisters who dated any of the Cowboys. They any of the Cowboys.
You know, she might be a little thotty.
But you know, Golden Tate has very good games against the Cowboys.
She might be a little thotty.
But he did also have what's his name as his quarterback a lot of those times, Russell Wilson. But you know, he had good games against them with Detroit as well. So he has pretty good games against them.
We'll see. Okay, Vikings Seahawks Sunday night football.
Seahawks.
By the way, who said what did Max say this morning that Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in football? Russell Wilson said what?
No, he said that Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
it was the MVP.
He would vote Aaron Rodgers. And he put up a very compelling argument, though.
I can understand why.
I can understand his argument, but right now, man, Russell Wilson. Can you name a receiver on the Seahawks? But then again,
DK Metcalf.
good point. Okay,
Tyler Lockett. They found. Look, this is what finally happened.
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Who the heck was the guy that Aaron Rodgers was throwing to
That's
last night?
Max Kellerman's point.
Who the heck was that guy, man?
That's Max Kellerman's point.
He had Lazard on his fantasy team. Who's that guy? Was it Robert Dorson or Dorson or?
Yeah.
But
you got to think about that as well. In a way, that's what's his name's been dealing with most of his career. Russell Wilson having these receivers that really ain't up to par.
So you got
That's Seahawks.
You got
Yeah, I got the Seahawks.
D.
Seahawks and Vikings.
Seahawks.
And then the Monday Nighter, producer being ready, your Chargers and the Saints in New Orleans.
Is Mike Thomas playing?
No.
Still no word. We probably won't know that till Friday.
Probably still don't matter.
Saints -7.5, by the way.
He's not DeAndre Hopkins, so it don't matter.
You know what? I think the Chargers will cover that 7.5 though.
I think they will too.
I think the Chargers will cover that 7.5. Y'all better not come out and get your ass blew out. Pause.
Okay.
Whoa.
So that's it. You gonna pick the Chargers? You're picking the spread?
My pick against the spread will be the Chargers. All they got to do is 7.
7.5.
All right. So if they lose by 6, then I'm cool.
Okay, give me.
So Saints. Who you got in that game? You got Saints.
I got Saints.
Saints.
Yeah.
B. You got your Chargers, right?
Yeah, of
Chargers?
course.
Wait. No, I'm picking the Chargers. They've already lost one AFC West team this year. They're gonna lose another one. I want the AFC to have AFC West to have a good, little thing going on against that division.
me that
I don't
Ram-
like that division.
Give me that Rams game -7.5 against Washington.
All right, so this is the spread. So you think the Rams will cover the 7.5?
Yeah. McVay's first game back in D.C. since he back in the nation's capital. I think Kuzma actually played decent defense right there.
Yeah, it's one possession. The Bills play good defense too.
Save it
It's
for
still
calling out
sorry.
names, bro. Save it for calling out names.
Still sorry.
Make it, though. Make it, Rondo.
Every time you call him Doe, he don't make a shot.
That's what they freaking call him. They call
You
him
should stop
Doe.
calling him
They
that.
call him Doe. They call KCP Kenny. It ain't my fault. I'm just seeing what I see on Backstage Lakers. You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
Rams, John
7.5.
Oh, okay.
to cover.
So Jimmy Butler just going to get to the basket, and y'all not going to even put up a fight.
Chargers. Mark.
Yeah.
Good job.
And who you got?
I got the Chargers.
You take cover?
To cover?
No, we
doing the cover now? Oh, my bad.
This is the pick against the spread.
Wait,
Right now, by the way, by now they don't have the Broncos Patriots game on the board, so they know that game's still going on. I think game's going to happen, but they haven't put the spread out for that game yet.
okay, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Give me a team, I'll tell you the spread.
Okay, the Falcons. No.
Falcons, Panthers, Atlanta -2.5.
And actually, I'm picking Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh -7 against the Eagles.
Yeah, I got that one.
So you got Pittsburgh to cover.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, so we make picks. Hope we won y'all some money. College football real quick. Pac-12 got rejected.
That's what they get.
They try to petition to see if we can add more teams to the college football playoff, and the committee said no. So let's move on from them. Me and Mark, last week we were talking earlier about Mark and Freeze, their teams facing off. Now me and Mark, our teams are facing off in college. My Tennessee Volunteers against his Georgia Bulldogs. And usually in the last few years, Georgia, except for 1 year, has always been the better team.
I'm picking Georgia.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But this is going to be an interesting game. Mark doesn't have confidence in his quarterbacks right now.
Yeah, my quarterback play is not where it should be. I know we won 27-6 against Auburn.
Yeah, y'all run game is nice.
Our run game is good, but I think that our quarterback play is not where it should be. So we'll see how it go.
We'll see.
I want to see how our defense is gonna face up against y'all.
I think this is gonna be It's gonna be one of the better games between Tennessee and Georgia in recent memory.
Mm-hmm.
But for all good things, there's also some bad things. And whenever you say something smart or think you're saying something smart, we got to call you out. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for calling out names. As we're watching the finals, the Lakers are right now up by 1 right now. So let's call out some names real quick. I'm gonna start first with this man named Tim Bontemps. He's a writer for ESPN. As we're watching this finals right now, he picked the Heat in 7. That's your pick. That's your prerogative, whatever. The comment that made me call him out because he said Bam Adebayo was the most versatile big man in the NBA.
Who said that?
Tim Bontemps from ESPN.
He said he's the most versatile.
Yeah, so he's the most versatile.
Has he never seen a Denver Nuggets game?
So he's in that same more versatile than Anthony Davis, the Joker, Joel Embiid, Giannis. Bam's good, but let's slow down, man. That's where these ESPN analytic dudes. I'm gonna skip this next.
All right, let's play devil's advocate though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying he is the most what do you say, skilled? Versatile. You can probably go down each one of them bigs you name and name something that Bam is better than.
I don't think he's a better passer than Jokic.
I didn't say he's a better passer. He's more athletic than Jokic.
Facts.
Yeah.
But I've said before, like in today's
No, he's not. He's not on Luka's level.
I'll say today, like if you want to have like a center or somebody in today's game, Bam Adebayo will be the player that you create.
He's a prototype.
Yeah, because he's 6'9", got like a 7'2" wingspan. He can shoot.
He can play defense.
Exactly.
He's
he can
a
pass.
He's a good rebounder.
Yeah.
He's their playmaker. He's their point guard. Get that out of here.
Good job, AD.
Oh,
wow, he took it. That's an elbow.
Oh yeah. His nose might be leaking if he got hit in the nose.
By the way, me and Mark was watching Game 2 on Friday. Kelly Olynyk, he checked from the Black Lives Matter sign. Mark, what did you say? He was like,
fuck is this nigga, Larry Bird?
He signed it from the Black Lives Matter sign. I was like, come on, man, you ain't Steph, man. Come on, dude.
Oh, he sold that.
Oh, no, he didn't even get elbowed.
He sure didn't. Look, watch. He didn't get touched.
Let me see. Come on, cameraman. What's with the slow angle? Pause.
Look, that's why he looking like that. He didn't get hit.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm not saying he is the most versatile, but you can. There's other big men that's better than him, but I think he does everything really well, and I think that's probably why he would probably say that.
Okay. My next, I hate to call up these dudes. I hate to give these dudes any plug on our show, man, but they annoy me. Outkick the coverage. That's Jason Whitlock and Clay Travis' site.
Oh my goodness.
Well, since you said Jason Whitlock,
and I'm gonna add Ted Cruz in this mix as well for this whole NBA ratings crap. Get a new stick.
Get a new what?
Get a new line to try to bash LeBron. Stop it. Stop saying Air Jordan Fever. No, dude.
It is Air Jordan Fever.
Well, yeah, but don't use that. But don't use the ratings thing.
You ain't got to bash LeBron though.
Exactly. So I'm just leave that there. I don't like giving no dudes too much publicity on our show because
all you had to do was say it was Whitlock, and we agree with you.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Or as AI said, F you and your daddy.
Ooh.
Skip Bayless.
Oh Lord.
You are really going to become a regular on this show with some of the stuff you say, man. And
what did he say?
He was mad because LeBron was still in the game in the fourth quarter of Game 1.
Why is he mad? What does that have to do with LeBron? That's not LeBron's call.
Because he said LeBron was stat padding. Enough of that. Larry Scott, the commissioner of the Pac-12. Why are you playing USC and Arizona State at 9 a.m. in the morning?
Are you serious?
November 7th, y'all USC Trojans, first game of the Pac-12 season. You guys are playing at 9 a.m. on Channel 11. As you know, Fox has, the pregame show with Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush and Urban Meyer and Brady Quinn and the big noon kickoff show. Y'all are playing a noon Eastern kickoff at the Congo. That's 9 o'clock here in LA.
First and foremost.
So they got to get this one. So they got to get the stadium at 6 o'clock?
First and foremost, if you're going to have, like, a Pac-12 game that involves, like, USC is one of the more notable names have been in the whole Pac-12. You don't have them play that early. No matter how when's the last time you heard of USC playing that early?
Never.
Even when they were terrible, just
unless they're on the East Coast or something, which is they never are, so never.
Thank you. No matter how bad USC has been, they've never, ever played that early in the morning. At the very least, a game is on at 12.
12 o'clock.
Exactly. That's the earliest
I've seen USC play.
Never. What are y'all doing, man?
They don't know what they're doing.
First of all, he's the worst commissioner in college football because the Pac-12 is still not even on DirecTV. But that's
wait. We playing Arizona State.
Arizona State.
Okay. I'm about to say we play at Arizona and they don't have us as one of those as a higher rank than that. That's crazy.
Okay.
Because that game at Arizona should be like about a night game.
My last calling out names is for the students of SMU and March football team Georgia.
What they do?
Practice social distancing so we can have college football, people.
Oh, yeah.
They kicked out the entire student section at SMU for not practicing social distancing. And you saw the Georgia-Auburn game. That wasn't no limited capacity.
Nah, that shit was packed.
Yeah.
That wasn't no limited capacity, fam. I'm sorry.
You got to remember, though, different states, they have different regulations. So,
yeah.
That's just how it is.
And I'm going to say my last one because I think we all going to have a discussion on that in the main event. Mark, who you want to call out this week?
Can I just go to my team?
Go ahead.
The Bills defense.
Uh-oh.
At some point, you have to pick a struggle. You can't be bad against the run and the pass. Like, can you pick one? Like, I'm gonna be good against the pass, but bad against the run. Like, how you just give up 15 yards per play every play?
Ouch.
What are y'all doing? Like, I swear, it seemed like the Raiders' offensive coordinator was just like playing any, mini, miny, mo and getting 15 yards.
By the way, I'm not calling out nobody on the Broncos because I'm just happy to get our first win. So just letting you know.
But that's it though. I'm not going too hard because we pulled out the W. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going too hard, but we got to pick a struggle. Either be bad against the run or be bad against the pass.
Good point.
Facts.
Nick Freeze.
Oh, I got a couple of them.
Go ahead, brother.
For the first one.
Airball Tyler Hero, yeah. Airball Tyler
Come
Hero.
on, Tyler, you can't be doing that.
Do that snarl now.
Yeah, stupid.
Exactly.
That's why I told y'all, man.
That little snarl, that little
young man.
What's wrong with you, player?
Jimmy Butler can talk that trash. You can't, young fella.
And Kuzma still piping your girl. Oh, y'all didn't know that?
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, different show.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
My
Come back tomorrow.
He probably knows. Yeah, listen to No Rules tomorrow with my brother.
Yeah,
and Ill Will tomorrow. If y'all want to know
definitely.
the real story behind the Tyler Hero.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to Townhouse Media.
Shout out all day.
The umbrella.
Umbrella.
So my first person I'm calling out, people, is the Raiders' defensive tackles.
okay.
Good rebound, Keith.
The Raiders have the worst set of defensive tackles in the NFL, and it was most definitely proven yesterday. I cannot believe when you have dudes like Cleveland Farrell and Max Crosby on the edge.
Get up.
That cannot get up over there to the quarterback because our defensive tackles are freaking trash. It's just terrible. They can't stop the run. They cannot do anything as far as pass rush. Our defensive tackles are terrible. Worst part of our defense. If the middle of your defense is trash, your defense is trash. Second, I'm calling out Lawrence Frank.
Oh, wow. Ouch. What happened there?
Lawrence Frank. What the hell happened over there? Man, if you don't get off the ground, dude. Anyways, Lawrence Frank. You know, everybody in the Clippers organization has been catching all type of hell behind everything that happened except for you for some apparent reason, and you're the guy who built this team. So the way you built this team, it wasn't built to beat anybody except it seemed like the Lakers. And to be honest, the way we played during the damn bubble, we probably would have got our asses whooped by the Lakers.
I said it. I think y'all have lost in 5 games.
He did say that.
Yeah, like the way we played in that bubble, that was unacceptable. We really should have won both series in no more than 5 games.
I agree.
And that was absolutely just ridiculous. And you're the guy who put this team together. You made the deals, but Doc Rivers is the guy that hits with all the slack. But no, you right there next to him making all these deals. Then I have to call out my quarterback, Derek Carr.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Derek Carr, you have no interceptions this year. Thank you for that. One of the best completion percentages in the league. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
You have
Start with love.
4 fumbles this year. 4.
How many?
4.
Okay.
In 2 games, you've gotten 4 fumbles.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When you weren't turning the ball over at all, guess what? We won both games. No, I'm not saying with no problems, but we won both games without worrying if the offense is going to turn the damn ball over. You pretty much lost us the game against the Patriots, and you most definitely lost us the game against the Bills. Do not be the reason why we lose this game against the Chiefs. Let the defense be the reason why we lose. Don't let it be you, because it's going to look nasty after a while. And don't get too relaxed either, because I heard Marcus Mariota's coming back soon too.
Well, I do want to call someone on the fantasy team. Michael Gallup.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
do you play for the Cowboys?
Wait, you actually got Michael Gallup?
With CeeDee Lamb and
Those like when as soon as I would have seen they drafted CeeDee Lamb, I would have bought Michael Gallup. I'm not drafting you.
Yeah, I made a mistake there. Made a total mistake there. 4 points. You're garbage.
Whew.
I'm not even gonna. I could really just go ahead and rip Zach Ertz again, but because you're not playing like a guy who wants a new contract. And I'm not even gonna.
Zach Ertz?
Yeah. And Darrell Henderson, I'm not gonna trip. Obviously, that game was just just battle of defense. Anybody on y'all fantasy teams y'all want to call out?
I want to call out the people who put out these injury reports.
Oh wow.
Put these injury reports out earlier. Stop saying somebody is questionable and all this before the damn game starts. Either he's playing or he's not. This is killing me in fantasy football. It's not the player's fault for being hurt. Make sure, hope everybody recovers, everybody's good. But release these reports a little bit earlier. I've lost like 2 weeks in a row behind these damn injuries reports coming out too late.
For me, I really shouldn't be calling nobody out this week because my team had a really good week.
You really shouldn't, dude.
I'm about to call somebody who didn't even play on my team. Like, he wasn't even in my starting lineup.
Who was that?
Kirk Cousins.
What'd he do? Don't tell me he had like a -1 again.
This nigga had 15 points.
15.
15. I think as a quarterback, if you throw 200 yards, you can get 15. You can get 15 points. What are you doing? But I'm not tripping because you didn't start.
15?
I just needed him. I needed him to have one good game. When Tom Brady have a bye week, I just need Kirk Cousins to have one good game. That's all.
Well, at least you didn't pick 2 quarterbacks who had the same bye week.
They probably do, my dumb ass.
I'm most definitely the dumbass who did that.
Wow.
Both of my quarterbacks have the same bye week. And it just so happens one of my quarterbacks is the MVP of the damn league, so I can't even play my other one.
Come on. Wow.
Oh.
You call bank?
Prayers get answered. So what about you? What about
School
you, John?
teacher.
Yeah, so Michael Gallup sick.
Okay.
All right,
So what's next?
by the way, WNBA voters, you really messed up again. So last week we talked about how y'all didn't even have Candace Parker on the all defensive team, but y'all made her unanimous all WNBA.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They said she wouldn't. Oh well, she won Defensive Player of the Year though, huh?
Yeah, but I digress. Come on, man. So I'm giving these dudes hope. And now the last one, and that's calling out names, ladies and gentlemen. Our main event topic was a topic I did have as a calling out name, so we just need to digress on it. And that's Kevin. Oh, and one. Oh. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. And we talked about what Kyrie said about, having someone who like him is capable of hitting the game-winning shot. But that wasn't even the most disrespectful comment he made on that podcast. He said, him and Kevin Durant said that they don't need a head coach. That Kyrie could be the coach. That KD could be the coach. And then Kevin Durant comes in at the end and says, well, Jock could be the head coach. As in Jacque Vaughn, who was the interim coach the entire time in the bubble.
Whoa. First and foremost, don't ever play Jacque like that. Like he's just some type of little scrub.
Really, dude?
Like that dude, he's a very good assistant coach. And he's been doing this thing for a while. Like that's disrespectful.
Let's not act like this dude wasn't an All-American in Kansas.
Thank you. This dude's not just some scrub off the streets. You're making it sound like this dude just trash something. Oh, we can have Kyrie do it. Oh, I can coach. Oh, we don't even know. Oh, we can have Jock do it. Like Jock just somebody you found around the corner. Like, come on, man, that's garbage.
Travel, kids. Let it go. That bothered me. Like, come on, man.
Again, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I don't agree with what they're saying, but I also can get the content of what they're saying because I was just making a joke about that. Was it Sunday or Friday when we was watching the game? I was making a joke about that. I said I'm gonna go coach the Clippers.
You said it Friday. What was that?
Yeah, but I mean it was a joke because I think oh, airball shit. I think a lot of these play. Oh, throw it to him.
Good.
And
dang.
No.
Good foul. That was the right foul. That was the right foul, though.
You say so.
No, because that would either make LeBron go make the free throws.
I think that I think in essence a lot of people might feel like a lot of these NBA players might not need coaching as far as X's and O's go.
Right.
I think coaching is more of dealing with personalities. Jay Crowder is where the foul came in at.
Oh, okay.
Dealing with personalities, putting people in the right places to do right things. I just don't like how they saying that after they okayed Steve Nash. If you feeling like Jacque Vaughn could have did it, then y'all should have vowed for Jacque Vaughn.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying?
It makes it kind of seem, not exactly, but it makes it kind of seem like what Stephen A. Smith was saying was kind of
right.
Yeah, it was kind of right.
Yeah.
Like on the real.
Yeah, nah. And that's my whole thing with it. Like you need a coach. In the NBA, you need a coach.
I'm sure.
You need a leader of men to deal with the different personalities. But I just don't like the fact that now you're saying, oh, Jacque Vaughn could have did it when Jacque Vaughn was the option. He was the interim coach last year. Y'all could have just said, no, we want to keep him here.
Right. All right, come on, hang on in there. We still have to
leave. I don't like that. And my whole thing is, I'm so tired of hearing about Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant like every other day about some BS. Like, it's like, and all of a sudden y'all want to do all this talking because the focus is on LeBron.
Right.
First and foremost, it's weird that these two dudes are so jealous of this man.
Well, simple. They picked the Clippers. Well, Kevin Durant, I know, picked the Clippers.
Well, Kevin Durant was that confident in the Clippers. You should have signed over there with us.
Yeah. Make that. Good rebound. Foul again. You telling Jay Crowder, dude?
That's the third time. That's the third time because the play before.
Jay Crowder getting a little. You starting getting kind of Olynyk-ish with your fouls, dude.
Jay Crowder don't care.
All right, man.
Jay Crowder will fight LeBron.
Okay, man. They need Joe. They need that. Look, they need his type of play. But don't get stupid. And if they lose this game and then you get randomly suspended for Game 5.
Yeah, LeBron was selling out a lot too. Look, he didn't affect you that much, bro.
He didn't.
That's what I'm saying.
But you also got to think that goes back to the play before when he brought him down on the shoulder. And,
oh yeah, of course.
And
now LeBron about to beat y'all.
And then
just pissed him off.
And then in Game 1, when they had that interaction, I think that Jay Crowder mad because LeBron had him traded from Cleveland.
Yeah, probably. And you got to remember, he had that little battle with them when he's over there at Boston too. So yeah, they got some history.
Yeah.
Well, they most definitely have some history.
But Jay Crowder got to also know his importance to this team.
Oh yeah, I agree.
He's the enforcer. He's the enforcer. You also are a key component offensively as well.
Yeah, because he can most definitely hit that 3-pointer.
So you have to remember your worth, especially in the finals. Don't get too caught up in the inner game battle. That's why I kept saying with Kuz. Don't get caught up in no inner game battle with Michael Porter or with Tyler Hero trying to prove something. No, go out there and win the team game. Championship is on the line.
That's why Westbrook can never win.
So my thing on the Kyrie KD front was basically why, if y'all, like you said, y'all felt that way about Jacque Vaughn. I didn't hear y'all openly campaigning for him.
Nope.
Now he's the highest paid assistant, and I'm happy for him. But if y'all really felt that way, then just say, we ain't got to hire Steve Nash. We can just promote Jacque, and therefore we have someone who's already familiar with our system, and we can just go ahead and go from there.
And y'all the star, so they would listen to that.
Exactly.
So, but let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up. So next week, when we are back here next week, are the Lakers the NBA champs?
Yes.
They should be.
Is it over in 5 or 6?
5.
I don't know. It's all according to what happens in this game.
5.
What happens in the next 4 minutes?
I'm gonna go 5.
If the Lakers lose this series goes 7.
You going 7?
If they lose, if the Lakers win, this is over in 5.
I think it's going 5.
I think it's over in 5. I think when we come back next week, we'll be talking MLB playoffs. We'll be talking NFL, and I'll be celebrating the Lakers championship because I know that's not Nick Freeze is not gonna celebrate, but I'm gonna celebrate.
Well, I'll celebrate because LeBron won.
Good point. So again,
I'll celebrate because LeBron won too.
Yeah.
We're gonna when we come back next week, it'll be a Lakers celebration.
It's gonna be a LeBron celebration.
Yeah, most definitely.
It'll be a Lakers celebration for me, ladies and gentlemen. So thank y'all again. Really. So
it's a LeBron.
It's a Lakers celebration for me. I'm celebrating LeBron. I'm celebrating the Lakers. I'm celebrating Kobe. So we're gonna celebrate.
Okay.
Thank you again next week. Thank y'all for watching on Facebook Live.
We didn't have to get this instrumental though. Don't be disrespectful.
What?
Oh, okay.
We could just play the regular song.
Say that one part of the song. Well, we say that for the next person. Next time you call out, I'm calling out names next week. Because obviously, whoever in your fantasy team don't know if it don't make knowledge, it don't make sense.
Hey.
So next week, we'll talk some football. We'll talk some baseball. We'll recap the finals. And again, follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Download wherever you download your pods. Subscribe to Townhouse Media on YouTube. Have a good night. Stay safe. And don't forget, get vote. I know your ballot's in the mail. Go vote.
Most definitely.
Go vote. Shout out to Pepsi. Good night. Peace.
Vote for Townhouse Media.
That's right. Vote for Townhouse.